basically, we all here gathered today to talk about the greatness we've experienced. Darius and I have experienced it a different way. Marcel, he's new to it.
Do you want to do introductions?
Not really.
People's first time seeing us?
Okay. All right. So, sure. Let's scrap everything I just said. We're going to introduce ourselves. Don't really have a name for anything, and that really doesn't matter because we're here to talk about it. We'll start from darkest to lightest. Darius.
That's not funny. How's it going, guys? My name is Darius.
Okay. Darius. All right. What's up?
Obviously, a lot of people going to know me already because, it's going to come from it's going to be on my channel.
There we go.
So what's your name?
Marcel.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to say your other name.
Exactly,
all right, cool.
You didn't.
Oh, my other name?
Yeah.
You guys can call me Daddy.
All right, cool. So, and then my name is Xavier. You probably don't know me. I don't really have a social media presence or anything like that. If you see me online, it's probably doing something with this guy. So, we're here to talk.
I think the hairline's hard to forget.
Hairline is actually not existent. Hairline's crazy.
You're right.
You know what's crazy? That's the only place on my head that my dog will lick me.
Are you serious?
In the bald spot. I don't know what it feels like, but she's all over it.
It probably feels like a bowling ball.
Yo, it's probably
like a bowling ball.
Yo, have I ever licked a bowling ball? Have you licked a bowling ball? That's something that you've done,
or like ice cream.
Why is that cool? Yeah, ice cream's not cool.
No,
like that.
So if you get a scoop of ice cream and how it's perfectly curved, that first lick is probably like that.
I get what he's
cold,
saying.
Smooth.
I can understand how it looks smooth, but ice cream out. But whatever. Yeah, that's the only place she licks me, and I'm just like, all right, that's weird. But yeah, so
you'll see this 10 years, and that's gonna get taken out of context. This is the way she.
Oh man,
I'm with you.
That's crazy because you're right. That does sound bad just in passing, but. We're here to talk about solo leveling. As I was saying earlier, me and Darius, we've finished the series.
Xavier introduced me to it, if I'm being honest. So he's the originator.
Yeah. And I can't just say I just found it from out of nowhere. One of my homies from my job, I call him Ronnie Senpai. He introduced it to me. He was like, "Yo, X, you got to read this. It's the best thing ever." And I was like, all right, whatever. Everybody say that about every type of manga or manhwa or whatever this is. I don't know. Everybody says it's always the best. But one day, I was like, man, let me read it. I started reading it, and I was like, all right, this is cool. It hit a certain moment, and I was like, oh, snap, I'm hooked. And I've read Naruto, One Piece, and some other. I'll do what I want. All right.
Did you tell him some table etiquette?
Yeah, that's basically what he told me. Don't put my head. Okay, all right. I'll bang my hand on the table if I want to, but no, I'll try to not to do it. But no, I started reading it, and I've read other manga, other good ones and some other bad ones, Fairy Tail. But I mean, it's I've read some other ones. So when I read this, I was like, yo, this I've never seen anything like it. And it was hands. It was fast paced. It wanted a whole lot of story, which I don't mind story. The story was decent enough to keep the thing going. The thing being the manga. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, it was. See, it's people like you. Whatever type of comic book style it is, I don't mean any disrespect.
Hey, comments, please come at him. If y'all want to do it, go at him.
Well, I've always hated how people say it.
Why?
Manga. It's
no. This is different. It's not manga or manga.
It's manga.
Yeah, it's from where it's from. It's a different country, right?
That,
exactly.
But
yeah, I'm hands on the table again. My bad.
It's still dumb.
So you obviously know what's the difference between manga and manhwa. Can you educate us?
I think one is Japanese and one is Korean. Yeah. So that's.
Is that what you know for sure?
But the last time I checked,
okay.
In comments, you can come at me now if I'm wrong. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's it.
I checked. We in America.
Whatever
I want it to be.
For democracy, right? Shoot. All right. Well, that's not even American. That's international.
It's just a book.
So yeah, it's a dope comic. Wherever the comic originated, no disrespect. I'm ignorant to it, but yeah, it was dope. It was hands. Everything was on site, and I don't want to say too much because I might spoil it. But
that's the point.
Well, no.
I mean, he's basically saying we're gonna get into it. Okay. So, and similar to you, he told me about it. It took me a minute to get into it, or start picking it up, and then probably a couple weeks after he told me, I started reading it. And within probably I say 3 chapters, maybe even 2, That thing was gas. It was gas.
It was on.
It was gas.
It was on, and
I was hooked. I was hooked at that point. We was reading like 10 chapters a day.
Easily.
So,
you know, and I was so hyped to find something new.
I don't.
Yeah, we know you don't read. That's why
I don't read it. I'll look at the pictures and assume what's going on.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it about? You just don't like reading like that, or?
Yeah.
I don't think that's good for our community hearing this from.
Who is our community?
Let's
not worry about that.
You're right.
You know,
I don't read anything though.
I feel
terms of services, ingredients.
Gotcha. Duly noted.
I'd be like, I was allergic to that. Should have read it.
Gotcha. No problems.
Yeah, and we recently just got one of our other homies on it. I've been saying it in our chat, like, yo, y'all need to read this. You know, and I was getting booth. Everybody was like, la, whatever. Let's talk about other things. But then he started reading, and he was like, yo, I'm hyped. You know, it's hype. And it's all good things. You know, he might show up here later on in some other future episodes if we continue to do this. But
if he didn't live so
shout out to Jimmy.
Far away.
Yeah, I know, right?
Shout out Jimmy.
Yeah, that's our other tall homie, Jimmy. He started reading it. But yeah, we're here to talk about the anime. The anime that came out.
Season just ended, right?
Yeah. The season 12 episodes. And what I, just from the outside looking in, what I like about it is that the episodes, they're not one for one, because that would mean we were stuck at episode 12. But where I think we'd be stuck at chapter 12. But I think episode 12 translates to like chapter 43 or 44.
Oh, really?
In the comic, yeah. So if that's the case,
that much in it.
Yeah, it's, or unless they cut some things out, but whatever just happened with homie, that's 43 or 44 chapters. And then
you told me where it ended.
Yeah, it ended.
He was fighting the knights.
Yeah. That's chapter 43 or 44. But
so every 50?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
12 episodes.
If it keeps
10 episodes.
That's dope.
If it keeps it at this pace, then it's only going to be about 5 or 6 seasons.
Well, since you've read it all.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything that was missing?
I'll read it again. Is there
that might be crucial?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Nothing crucial. I mean, I heard there was things that they added in from the the webtoon.
Actually, we can actually talk about it going in this first episode. Right? Didn't the first episode have the jujitsu raid? It showed the fire dude, and so sorry, we're gonna botch some of these guys' names.
Oh,
the dude who controls fire.
So yeah, don't say his name, but I know who you're talking about.
The beast dude. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I can.
Well, actually. No, that is a spoiler.
Let's
sorry. Yeah. But they added that. That wasn't in the first chapter.
That wasn't in that big long one shot at the very beginning. Because I know I showed him something, and what he read was completely different, or it was like kind of more like a summary of what was going on.
It was like a pre.
It definitely wasn't in the level of detail that I saw there. Like I know for a fact that.
Yeah.
They could have showed snippets, but it definitely wasn't to that level. So I thought that was cool. So.
Nah, it was definitely cool. But
hey, hold on. Back up off the mic.
Nah, he said put a fist in front of it, and I did.
It's like, God, no. Because when he wasn't talking, all I'm.
No. Yeah, I told you Xavier's going to be the scuffed one.
I mean, I'm a little fat. It's hard for me to breathe sometimes.
That's not good.
Yeah, I mean, dang.
I'm curious of your first. I'm curious of your first thoughts of it though, Marcel, because
I have.
Yeah,
you're expectation.
You're the newest one to it. So and you saw the anime first, right? Didn't you catch the first couple of episodes?
I was trying to read it first,
but you didn't really.
I looked at the pictures.
Okay, gotcha. So, what did you think of?
The pictures were nice.
What did you think of it? Starting off,
it was good. For me, you got to capture my attention fast.
Right away,
and that's what happened when they were fighting the ants in the first. So that I liked it a lot. Because it hooked me in. It wasn't a whole bunch of dialogue build up. It was straight up action, and then you put in the dialogue, and it went right back into action. So I like that a lot. So I'm grateful for that.
Okay, bet.
Because too much of these things, it's just too much yapping.
Takes too much time to get into.
Too much love, romance.
Is there anything you want to comment on immediately? Like what does that?
Like what anime?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh, One Piece.
Oh, okay.
Too much yapping.
We can stop.
Yo, his face changed. We can stop. He didn't think you would say One Piece.
No, there's no One Piece slander up here. There's no One Piece slander up here. So, all right, bet.
One Piece was written in Japanese. That's it.
Yeah,
because it was just too much. That's why y'all got terrible pacing.
We're not going here.
Yeah, this isn't about One Piece.
Yeah, it ain't best manga ever.
If you want to say like is one or solo leveling in One Piece at two different like speeds, yeah,
completely.
But solo leveling's not building the world that One Piece is.
Of course,
I feel like
you're
the
right
author had
because
two
it's
different
building dungeons.
Okay, that's not a good thing to say. I mean, that's not even really.
I was gonna say that's a weird statement.
Yeah, but I feel
let's
like
let's make that as short. Yeah, we're building dungeons and solo leveling.
I mean, I get why you say that it's not building the same world, but
it's not the same.
I don't care about that.
It's definitely not.
Yeah,
it's definitely not. And again, I actually do think solo leveling in this time is more successful because it is faster paced.
Heck yeah.
There's no one really who builds worlds like that, is there?
Yeah,
out of the big top ones.
It's an older formula. So I definitely agree with you.
Older formula. I mean, Naruto. I mean, I wouldn't even say to the same level.
No, yeah, but it definitely was way more than solo leveling. Like
way more.
No. I was sorry. I'm not talking about with solo leveling. I was talking about like with One Piece. No other anime was building the world around it.
I don't know if I agree with that because again, I do think Naruto did build a world. Like again,
I said not to the same level.
Yeah, because that's it's saying the king of world building versus other stuff. But I still think other stuff did do world building. So again, you
somewhat. The hidden village of this and the hidden village of that.
Like think about
where is it?
Think about it. Naruto. It's intro.
Hey, please don't hit your hand on the table, sir. Sir, can you please make sure?
As soon as I did it, I knew it was gonna be a comment. But Naruto, like its intro episodes, it did immediately the map showcasing the nation.
I won't argue on that because like I told you, I didn't watch.
All right.
Oh, you did. And then and just
too much yapping.
Hold on. We're making a left turn. We're here for Sung Jin.
But again, all I was saying was other manga and anime, they did do more world building than they do today.
Yes.
So, which is not a bad thing. It's just a different time.
Right.
That's why Demon Slayer's the GOAT.
All right, whatever. This is way better than that.
Yeah. Facts.
Way better.
Facts.
Way better.
Yeah.
Not animation wise, because as the animation king.
Hold on. Let's not even talk about because I almost.
Yeah, we'll go into that.
No, because we don't
make that question by the way. I know I didn't write that down.
And One Punch Man is crazy if we're talking about animation.
Not as good as Demon Slayer. I'm sorry.
Okay, you might be right, but
Demon Slayer and solo leveling, they're not like two.
No, they're not wild.
Not for me.
One definitely is king though. Still for me. So
maybe like a smidget.
But yeah,
I guess we can get into it now. Then, what did you think about the animation?
Oh no, I liked it. When I saw the trailer come out, what was it, like a year or 2 years ago or whatever about it, I was like, man, if they get to keep this animation, they do the animation right, it's going to be fantastic. And I think that's cool, and I think that's really highlighted a lot more in the last episode. Well, actually, no, I can't even say that. But it's just attention to detail with things that I think looks good.
I'm very big on that.
Detail?
Attention to detail to it, to the animation.
If it looks ugly, I won't. It's like that for everything. Like archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! If it doesn't look cool, I'm like, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm kind of with them.
No, you're not, because you played Ojamas. So no, you're not. So anyway,
but they look dope. They look dope though,
and that's the problem. Dope is subjective. Okay, if we could have a hard line in the sand and say this is cool and this isn't, you'd be on the this isn't. Is it unique? Very much so.
You're hating, but that's okay. You can be a hater.
Now I guess I am, but no. Solo leveling, the animation is really, really good, and it's got me excited for other things because I know how it all goes. So I think there's going to be some other parts that show up later on. That's going to be really, really cool. But I mean, reading it and trying to imagine what they had going on is completely different. I mean, you hear the effects of things. You see how the screens show up and how he interacts with it. Like something I thought was weird or not weird, but something I thought was cool was and they showed it from a different perspective was in episode 11 or 12. It might have been 12. No, yeah, it was definitely 12. When he was picking his class, he was contemplating, walking around the room, and the screen was just sitting there following him in front of him. I was like, oh, I never knew it from that perspective. And then, when he was fighting the Cerberus and screens was just showing up, and I was like, bro.
It does hit different.
It feels different. So
it gives you a little more context to what was happening.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. So I'm a fan of the animation. Definitely a fan.
Marcel?
Yeah.
What did you think of the animation?
I already said that.
Oh,
I
you
like.
did. You did.
Yeah,
you did.
that's
My bad.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna.
what about you? Yeah,
You're gonna find I'm gonna be a hater on a lot of stuff in this anime.
That's cool. Go ahead.
I didn't care for the animation as much.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Even the fight with Siegfried.
No, it's choreographed.
Yo, you keep calling him Siegfried.
Yeah, I know he is.
Egress.
Egress, the Celtic Guardian.
No, it's animated beautifully. It's just two things I don't really care for, or at least I realized I didn't care for. It's too bright for me. Like,
you can turn your brightness down on the TV.
Not like that, but like,
What's your white noise at? Okay, you might need to adjust
do that. But like on the real, I don't know. When reading it, I just imagine like the dungeon, for instance. Like first couple episodes, the dungeon, it didn't feel as dark as the manga made it feel to me. Like the colors just they felt like Demon Slayer colors. If I could make a comparison, they're so bright and vibrant, and in those settings, I would like it to be a little bit more darker and cringier, kind of like. And sorry to make all these comparisons, Hunter x Hunter, that kind of
Never
colors.
read it, don't know.
Have you even seen pictures of it?
No clue.
I've seen pictures, but
I got you. Those colors are a bit muted, so that's kind of where, and that could be
Okay.
nitpicky, but that was really
cool.
that was really one of my issues with it. And then also the sharpness of faces is really weird for me. Like you see how their chins are really like, I just don't.
But
like
I feel like for the animator, it might be a lot easier.
I get it.
It's
I
just
get
the beat.
why. It's just I think they look weird a bit. So, yeah. So those are my only two things about the.
What I
animation
need to
together,
know
so.
is this is off topic, but do they not recognize, like, do they not question why he changed?
Oh no, they're making a joke out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because everybody keeps saying I could barely recognize you.
Yeah,
but
or you
like,
look like a
that's
different
the-
person.
So it's just a joke, or are they really like?
I think they know he's changed greatly.
Okay.
Everybody
They know.
can see
Do
that.
they know why?
No,
No.
they don't.
And the only reason why he's changed so much is because he's going from a 0 to
Yes,
becoming
he's
him.
leveling up,
Exactly.
but it's
And
guy.
that's what one of the episodes was about, him keeping his secret when that lawyer, not
okay.
lawyer,
So all right. I was like,
that
is this
recruiter
like
was
a
trying to
Clark,
out him.
Clark Kent kind of thing? Like,
Nah.
No, it's not that ignorant. People aren't that ignorant to it. So.
Yeah, because his sister was like, yo, you used to be like right here.
or is it,
Exactly.
or,
Exactly.
or is it like
Exactly.
the Will Smith Aunt Viv? You look different, Aunt Viv.
Oh, snap. Yeah, probably more like the Viv, if anything. But no, it's but yeah, I mean his body and his stature,
Yeah.
it completely changes. And I mean for good reason. I mean, if you had all them gains, I mean I would change.
That's be so.
I mean, think about it. If I lose all my weight right now, my body gonna look different.
True.
It's
facts.
gonna be a lot of time, a lot of weight.
That's pending.
Don't do that.
That's pending, by the way.
What does that mean?
We're gonna get this man down.
No. I've told you yesterday. I know I've told you before. Probably why I'm not gonna lose the weight, man. I know I told you
Did he tell you?
why it's hard for me to go through this weight losing process.
No.
Because all my life I've been a winner. So when it comes to losing, I don't do too good with it.
Gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha.
So
That's
losing
real
this weight.
That's real clever to
It's
tell yourself
hard
to
for
stay
me.
fat. But
It's hard for me.
Stay fat.
Yeah.
It's real. It's hard for me.
No, I was with you, and I wasn't gonna come at you, but then you just started
All
making a
right,
joke
so-
out of it. So,
So is that why you've been losing a lot of weight?
why?
Yeah,
you're good
definitely.
at losing.
He is.
Well, no, that's real.
He was about to.
I-
He was about to.
He was about to break it down.
Bite it.
It's like, oh, you see, I haven't been that good at stuff.
I was. That was a good one.
Like, I'll bite.
That was a good one. But no.
But yeah, Jim Muga, his body definitely is changing, as he goes through the process of leveling up. And what is it, 5 stats? 6 stats? 5, however many. I think it's 5. It's power, stamina, endurance, intellect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
man,
something
sorry.
like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
And it's. Oh, that's different. Never mind. Keep going.
All right, you seem pretty strong. You sure you don't want to flesh that out?
No.
All right.
I'm gonna hate a lot in this video. So
Nah,
don't
that's
worry.
cool.
I got time.
You're used to it. That's a natural thing.
I'm not gonna lie. I am
Okay.
a bit of a hater.
So let's.
Gojo Zoro. Don't like any of them.
JoJo's what?
Gojo Zoro. Don't like any of them. So continue.
You put Zoro from One Piece?
Yeah.
I thought that was your favorite.
No.
No, that's not a super good.
Hold on. So who's your favorite?
Who's up?
Oh, okay.
So you see, he's good at losing. Not Usopp got. We're not here to talk about Usopp. We're not here to talk about Usopp.
We'll make that different in video.
I
Don't
didn't see
worry.
that coming.
But he always like.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Do not ask me to try to catch back up on One Piece to try to.
That's fine.
You don't got to worry about it.
You got too much criticism.
Because I'm going to just sit here.
I don't think you're invested in One Piece.
I'm going to sit here on episode 1200 or whatever number y'all on. Ace is still the best.
Okay. We all have our opinions.
1200.
Mm-hmm. We all have our opinions.
And he will win.
Yeah. I believe it. Nah, I don't believe it. I'm sorry. But no, let's get into the episode. So, we start the series, episode 1, of course. And, that's when we meet Sung Jin-woo. And, he's known as the weakest hunter, the weakest E-rank hunter. They got 5 levels or whatever. Or no, 5.
They should have just put him in his own.
Yeah, because he was down bad. He was getting hurt on E-rank dungeons.
You need to be an F.
Yeah. And then I actually thought they did a really good job about showing the goblins and stuff like that. Because they really did look weak. And I was like, you really can't body
those
one.
Are like the goblins
so they did good at making him look weak.
Those are like the goblins from RuneScape.
Yeah. No,
That's exactly what they
look like. That's exactly what they look like.
You lose to that.
And he was going home with scars, with bruises. And he had that one girl who I can't remember her name who was just healing him. She was like, Jinwoo, I just don't know if being a hunter is good for you. Yeah. He's like, no, I got to make money for my mom's hospital bills. Nah, because Sakura's colder than her. Don't play Sakura like
Early
that.
on, though.
Early on was Sakura cold?
No, I actually agree with that comparison just because early on.
If you say early on, yeah.
She wasn't even doing that. No, she was doing nothing.
Yeah.
She had Band-Aids.
She wasn't doing no type of healing.
Yeah, she was doing better.
She was the one hitting them.
So
she wasn't. Yeah,
she was counterproductive.
But yeah, so he was definitely really, really, really weak. I mean, he couldn't do anything. Mm-hmm. And then he finds himself in this dungeon that's ranked E rank, right? Yeah. Was it an E rank dungeon or was it a D?
Well, I thought it was D.
No, the first one when he came to the construction area right before they went.
Yeah, I thought it was E rank.
He was talking about an E ranked one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like, we didn't
dungeon. He said we didn't have any healers or something.
No, they did. No. You're talking about a different one.
Yeah,
you're talking about the next the one after he comes back stronger. But I thought it was a D. I was talking about
the one we didn't get to see him in. When they first was like going into the. What is it called? The secret dungeon?
The double layer. Yeah.
Gotcha. So you are talking about that dungeon, but
yeah, I thought it was an E rank. I feel like they would have made.
Yeah, I rewatched it today.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so
okay, there we go.
It was an E rank dungeon, and he goes in there and
still gets hurt.
He gets bodied, and then somebody again. I don't know all their names because what are they?
You talking about the leader?
Well, yeah. Well, I guess actually he is important, so I probably should remember his name, but I don't. But
Actually, I'll look up some names just so.
Yeah, so he goes in there,
because I do want to pay respect to certain characters.
Okay, I mean, there's about maybe 3 or 4 on my list, and I don't know if
certain characters that you respect,
that I would remember their names for. We might have actually met all 4 of them.
I got 2.
We might have met all 4 of them.
And the dude who has the voice of All Might, don't know his name, but that's the same voice actor.
I think actually maybe it's about 5 or 6
for the English version.
Yeah,
Lee Johei is the healer, by the way.
That's
Lee
the girl.
Johei. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Lee. She
Sakura-san.
She was we'll call her Little Sakura. All right. So
I'm telling you, Sakura's worse than her.
All right, whatever. But at the end of the it doesn't matter. We're not here to talk about.
You're right.
So no. They go into the double dungeon. Right? And everybody's confused. Everybody's like, what is this? And then, all of a sudden they see, of course, the big statue god looking thing. And they're like, what is this? It's a double dungeon. And immediately people start dying. Immediately in gruesome ways. I know I can say.
With the Usopp haircut?
Yeah, I want to say that's the same one. The one that was like, I'm just here to get some more money. I got a new kid on the way, so I need to, get some more funds. And he mess around, gets bisected cleanly, probably cleaner than Odin cut the pig.
We're in the second episode, by the way.
Oh, that's the second episode?
Yeah, because the first episode ended when he turned around and saw the statue moving, but it didn't show the statue move until the second episode.
Okay.
But yeah, the second episode is when they really
that's fine. Are we only talking about the
No, we're talking about everything.
We're talking
but I just wanted to let him know that.
Yeah, my fault. It's all a blur. So. It's all a blur.
No, you good.
I read a lot of stuff. I mean, Yeah.
No, you got cut clean through.
So yeah, like I said, I would say that cut was cleaner than the one that Odin did in the Boar and Wano.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You would agree?
That's fine.
I'm just saying, they said Odin cut him at a molecular level, so that they could have sewed it back together, and all
Did you say we won't talk about One Piece?
Yeah, I did.
Nah,
My fault. But
the best death in there to me though still was the dude who was bragging about his speed before. Because he was like, I believe in one thing, my speed.
Yep.
And that dude was toast.
Mop.
I was like, yo, you trash for that.
Yo, it was completely helpless in that dungeon. People started. What's up?
No, keep going. I was
Okay.
about to ask myself
it was completely helpless in that dungeon. I mean, they went in, and like we said, a bunch of people were dying. They tried praying. That dude was like praying to. Seemed like a Christianity.
That wasn't.
Seemed like he was like praying to that religion, and you would think it would work, but nah, that foot just smacked him.
Yes, sir.
It was raps for him. Who else? I'm trying to think. I mean, everybody. A lot of people died.
Yeah, a lot of people
died. I think it was 8 people in total.
Let me
that
ask
died.
you this, Marcel.
Yeah.
Did it feel gruesome in the episode? Like sorry, hiccup. Did the despair and the colors and again the animation, did it feel like really gruesome in that moment? Because this will go to some of my complaints about it. It didn't feel that dark to me in those moments. Like it felt. And this is going to be sad to say.
So far you could go with animation.
I disagree because it's all about a feel and tension.
Yeah, it's
so
not
you're not
gory.
going off of look.
I think that plays into it. Yes.
You needed more gore and more like grim, and I guess
grim.
So wait. So now I want to say, when he was actually dying at the end.
Yes,
that's what you wanted for all of them.
Yes, that's what I wanted to feel, if it makes sense. And it makes sense actually because now that you mention it, that scene it was darker because all the lights on the side that was counting down, those went out. The statues were getting darker because it was all shadowy then. Like I really don't know how to explain it, but it really did look different than earlier on in the dungeon where everything was bright, lights blue, white.
Hope.
I feel you, and maybe that was the point of it. But that was again just a bit of. That's why I wanted to ask him. Did it feel like? Can you think of a gruesome scene you've seen in anime in general that made you really feel? Oh, that's real messed up and that's real dark.
I can tell you for something not anime wise.
Okay, what's up?
And The Walking Dead, when that
or at least
Glenn got hit with that bat,
something
he was like, "Oh, you took it like a champ."
Yeah, but that's real life. So
his eye was
like
it's
cartoons,
crazy.
Anything,
cartoons,
anime, anything. Like the only thing I can think of was Hunter x Hunter. There's like some gruesome, and again, I know y'all ain't seen that. Is there anything in Naruto that y'all saw that was like gruesome? Like
that's
that was messed up.
Naruto's too serialized. I think they have gruesome. No, it might be like heart tugging, but gruesome anime wise.
The worst thing that they ever had was the eye gouging, where like Madara was snatching the eye.
He was tagging. He was doing everything.
Shout out Kakashi.
Yeah,
Kakashi was like,
that was probably the first drive-by in history.
That was so good.
Before we had cars and niggas. We had drive-bys via Madara, but yeah, no. I mean, I don't think I do, but I don't know if it would have hit the same for me if I saw everybody had that same level of gruesome death. Because I mean, nobody had a drawn-out death. Everybody had a quick death. Bro was cut in half. Yo was smashed. I feel like the other people they try to run away. No, 2 people got away.
Yeah. One lost
2
an
people.
arm.
Yeah, just the arm.
Okay.
I mean, like I don't know about anybody else.
Okay,
but when Sung was dying, you saw him like he had his leg smashed.
Yes,
he ended up crawling across the floor without the leg. He looked down, bro. Where's my knee? Over there, and then he got to the altar at the end. Bro, and they started going in.
I get you.
They started going in.
Again, I generally just wanted to hear. I generally wanted to hear his opinion of if it felt that dark for him.
Sure,
so that's why I was like,
I wouldn't say because I wasn't like looking for it. So
I get you. Okay,
I was just watching it.
But I guess to your point, there is that when that happened, everybody should have been like, ugh.
Yeah.
That should have happened
I don't think that
when
was
he died. So if you didn't feel that, when he died.
I think I might be a little bit more desensitized to it.
Yeah.
Because I watch way more
okay.
things.
I'm with you. Okay.
But I play GTA After Dark. Okay.
Gotcha. That's really gruesome. I get you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But no, yeah.
Sims with mods.
Oh gosh. All right. So he goes to the dungeon, obviously he dies. That's the first time we see the screens, right? Pop up. And it was like, I think, what does it say? Do you want to become a player? If you choose
you have
no.
the right to become a player.
There we go. Yes. Choose yes.
Let me say this.
What's up?
Just the anime as a whole.
Yeah.
What a crazy, different, and cool
system.
Yeah.
Yo,
I 100% agree.
That's why I fell in love with it. Because I was like, what?
One of the best parts.
Video games?
Action world video game. It's very
such a smart
different
idea.
It is. And the reason why, and they'll touch about it later, but the reason why they do it, well, I don't want to say too much. I feel like I'm going to talk too much.
The reason why?
Well, no, well, I think the justification for the game or the level up system is that's really cool.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
So that's why I'll leave it at. But no, like it was so cool, and that's why I was like really pushing, like, yo, y'all should read this because I thought y'all would really like it. It's nothing. It really is. I haven't read anything else like that. There could be some other ones out there, and it's not just about like the power dynamic of how Jinwoo goes from being like this low E rank hunter to progressing to wherever he might end up in the future. It was about like, how they're doing it. And it was so easy to understand. I mean,
it was.
Everybody, it didn't need no extra. You didn't need like, no hockey levels. Like, he has this type of hockey, you just know he had hands.
I mean,
and he leveled up
better. He doesn't really train. He just.
Well, he does.
What you mean he don't train?
He does the Saitama regimen.
Yeah, that's the other cool part. Yeah, he has the One Punch Man regimen.
There hasn't been a training arc.
I get you. You like how they seem
to really get better.
I think I get what he's saying. It doesn't feel like, again, I know you're talking about he goes to dungeons and levels up there, so that could technically be considered training arc, but it doesn't feel like other training arcs. Like Naruto sectioning himself off to go train with frogs. Luffy sectioning himself off to go train with Rayleigh. It's not like that. Yeah. It's within the pace of the
okay, so it's not a long pace.
Yes.
But he was down there with them wolves.
He's not really training with someone. It's like it's living up to the name.
He's just saying it feels different because it moves quicker and it just isn't the normal.
And if he really wanted to, like, if he's losing a fight, he's not gonna be like, I'll be back to later after I train. He's like, I'm gonna buy this Gatling gun.
That's also something I don't like about the anime. It makes him seem way more luckier than he was.
To purchase something?
I can almost understand.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
There were two fights in general. I was like we'll get to it, but the Igris one is definitely a moment. But that one matched up with the anime. I mean, with the manga.
Yeah, I was gonna say
But the Cerberus one, that did not. I don't remember it feeling that.
He means
really.
You mean like the old tale of I don't know, plot armor?
Yeah, but it feels pretty apparent to where in the manga.
I would say and I agree with you there. I didn't realize it. Even that's why I brought up that question to you a few weeks ago about the Cerberus. I was like, yo, that happened to Jin, and you was like, nah, I didn't realize it. But then we hear.
So you don't like? Do you not like that he can buy something to?
Oh, I'm cool with that.
No,
that
makes
dope. Sense to me.
That's dope. He has a whole store system.
Again, like in the moment you saw the recent one, and again we'll get to it. But Igris, how suddenly he's been bodying him and stopping, and then suddenly while he's drained and on the throne, he's able to stop him, and then suddenly get the last two hits in. It just
the heart of the card.
Man, I see. So I'm not mad at that part.
I'm not mad at that. Again, I'm just giving you as an example. I'm not mad at that one. But the Cerberus one, where he definitely should have gotten bodied, and again, I'm not saying be realistic.
Heart of the cards.
Yeah, and hold on, going back to the gore, we'll touch it when we get there. Never mind.
It's really gory.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
But
actually a good example of what I'm talking about, the colors in the Cerberus gate.
You don't feel like that was dark?
No, it was great. Yes, that one looked dark to me.
Gotcha.
In the dungeon, it didn't. So if you guys want to put side to side, and again, it's just color choice.
Sure.
The colors are very vibrant in the scene, so yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was definitely
that could just be a consumer.
It could be
decision.
It could be.
I think people respond more to brighter things.
You're right. Look at Demon Slayer is the perfect example to that. Yes.
So. Yeah. So I mean, Jinwoo, like to talking about these dungeons at the beginning, he definitely goes through. He obviously chooses to be the player, or else his heart was going to stop in 0.02 seconds or something like that. That's real. I mean,
I would say yes.
Yeah. Who wouldn't? And he clicks yes. And then he finally enters the world, and he wakes back up in a hospital, and he wakes up in the hospital, and you see him rushing awake, and it was like, do you want to do, what does the first screen say? Like, welcome to being a player or something like that. I think it's like introducing him to the system. Mm-hmm. And his sister walks in. What's his sister name?
Well, first the guys come by and evaluate him, and then his sister comes in.
Yeah,
check to see if he's
two guys from Kaibacore.
That's fact.
Yeah,
who think he suspect him of reawakening.
Correct.
And then they fail, and then his sister comes in, and that's when he asks about the screen. Do you see it?
Right. So yeah, the two. It was not the chairman, but like the assistant chairman.
Yeah, assistant chairman,
and some other waz bag. I don't remember him.
Oh, the duty bodies later.
That's him?
Yeah, they made him the second guy who came in.
Oh, bet. Yeah. Wait,
did
you? Why you bring that up? That ain't happened yet.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on, it didn't happen in these first 12.
He was like,
what are you talking about?
You're right, because he gets this. Yeah, you're right.
My fault.
Yeah.
So we went from 1 to.
We're on 3 right now.
3. And then we jumped to 7. And came back.
We're jumping around. But again, this is our first time, so forgive us.
Yeah, I mean, it's he
learns Wu Jin Chui.
Wu Jin Chui? It's not Chul?
Chul, sorry, Chul.
Wu Jin
Chui.
Yeah.
I thought it was an I, but no.
Nah, that's one of the ones I respect him. He's one of the ones I respect.
He's one
I remember his name.
But that could be a nickname.
But he comes up. I mean, they do the test. Like, he puts his hand on what is the thing called? The snow globe. And they're like, I know, but I did it because you did it. All right, so now it's your
Kang
turn.
is the other guy with the purple hair. So.
All right, so Kang.
I kind of wanted to see if that was accurate to the manga, to see if he was the second dude, because that looked cool to me. I thought that was a cool little piece.
It could have been. I mean, honestly, when I read it, or when I read it, I was not paying attention again to the people to that point. But I just like the story and just watching this dude, body people. But they come in, they take the assessment, and his sister comes in, and he be like, "Hey, yo, you see these screens?" And she like blamed it on like what, the medicine or something, or like he had just, is your head okay or whatever. But we see the screens, and after he gets like introduced, like he becomes a player. He see like them stats, or no, all the training he has to do.
Training, push-ups.
The training, and as you mentioned earlier, that's the same thing as the One Punch Man training, which I thought was great. Ridiculous. I thought that was cool.
It's funny.
That was cool. And you know what? They do that again later on. There's another Easter egg to another manga anime, and they do it to Detective Conan.
Where? What was the reference?
When he... Never mind. Let's talk about it later.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
But
yeah, so yeah, we get that training
that's what
system.
He has to do, and then he gets the consequences. Actually goes to the penalty zone and all that good jazz. So.
Yeah, he goes to the penalty zone, and you see all these centipedes, snake worms, centipedes. Yeah, them joints are crazy, because I know, first of all, 4 hours. He had to be in there for 4 hours in that penalty zone for 4 hours.
Yeah, that's wild to me.
4 hours.
That's wild to me.
4 hours.
Running around,
bro. I don't know what I could do for 4 hours.
Anything?
Yeah. Nah, not
running around. That's a weird comment.
Who can you fight for? I'm sorry, I don't know who I could fight for 4 hours.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Toddlers, and I'm just mushing all of them.
No, he was running the first.
He was running. Yo, can you run for 4 hours?
No, I couldn't.
I can't even run for 4 minutes. What I look like adding on 4 types of hours to it? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a cool. It's a cool penalty system there. So.
Yeah. So he got that. He went through the penalty system.
Actually starts doing his training. He actually starting to get buffed.
Yeah, I know he's going to eventually.
Hold on. That's what you notice? His body?
We're not doing
that. Dang, all right. My fault.
We just talked about the change in his body.
I know I said something to you about this already. And I know you said that he's eventually going to, but I don't like that he still has on that blue sweatshirt.
Oh yeah, his fit is trash early.
Why couldn't it have not changed at least a little?
Well, because they're gonna give you trust. They're gonna give you fire on his outfits.
Yes,
we call him Sun Drip Wool for a reason.
Yes, but why couldn't it be at least something at the end so that way people who don't know past the anime's first season?
So I
don't think the grab is ever an outfit.
Yeah, the outfit. That's what you're looking for.
If it wasn't, I wouldn't be bringing it up.
I guess. I get you.
The outfit.
We all latched to something.
Look at Naruto.
He had the same thing on from season 1.
I was going to say that's not a good argument for you.
That's not well.
Luffy would have been a better choice.
Not for his outfit. How mad would we have been for the entirety of the first
12 episodes?
Yes.
Man,
he had the
same clothes on.
No.
If anything changed, it was what the headband when he finally got it.
You're saying first 12 episodes like it's not going to go past this. It could be a whole nother season of this.
But you're not even there yet.
Exactly.
You don't even know where it turns up.
We will revisit this again. I'll give you to episode 24. And if he doesn't have on at least a pair of Adidas or something.
That's fair because I know what's coming next, and it's drip. It's drip.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. His next thing is drip because he's going to a cold place.
I feel you, but I don't know if
you get where that is, right?
I get it.
Yes, that's drip though. That's drip though.
Hat.
What's up?
Get my hat.
I feel you. They're about to give him like some really swaggy clothes. So you don't worry.
Man,
you gotta worry about that.
Now with the armor, I do want to know this. I don't care if y'all spoil it.
The armor?
The armor, is he gonna wear that outside in the real world?
Nah.
Okay.
He never wear the armor that he has applied because he's wearing armor the entire time.
No, I thought it was always good. I thought it was still applied to him. It's just invisible.
Yeah, but that's what he means. Like, can you see it? Because remember, he's talking about.
Yeah, no, you're never gonna see it. No, yeah, but it is equipped to him though. That's what I wanted to say.
No, even with his drip armor.
Drip armor.
I saw him in some kind of red outfit.
Oh, I don't know what you're
talking
about.
Woo?
Yes, you had the picture on here.
It's Igris. I promise you, it's.
Okay, that's what it was. I didn't get to see it. It was in the background.
Okay,
of OBS, behind
Igris.
OBS.
I was say
it's Igris. So
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, who is this?
Yeah, that's not man. I wouldn't. But at the same time, I wouldn't want
just imagine
Jibu
him
to
like
have
sitting
like,
at
the armor on.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I did always want to see him in some really cool armor, just for once. But that's not a complaint. I'm just curious because he makes everything look fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie.
The man, Yo's clean.
Yes, he is.
Yo, I'm trying to take a page out of his book.
See some glazing going on.
Yes, I am. That man. Yes, I am.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Man.
Yes, he's a man.
Yeah, Jinwoo, he's nice. He's nice like that.
Yeah,
easily. Well, anyways, but yeah. So he goes through, and I think that's pretty much it for like the first group of episodes. Like he does his training. He goes to the penalty zone. He starts unlocking things. He starts interacting with the system more.
Yep.
Learning about it, and like even so much so, like he starts leveling up. That while he's in the hospital, like the nurses that are there, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you don't look the same at all from when you first came in." And even one of them was like, "Oh, Jinwoo, like you're all nice, daddy. Can I give you my number?"
Was this after or before he went through the snake dungeon that he started looking buffer?
It had to be after. It was after he left.
Okay, cool. What did y'all think about that snake? That first
snake?
like legit fight, the snake fight.
Was that? Would you say this?
The blue. It was like a giant.
Yeah, it was the Venom joint.
But would you say just because the color for him was different?
What do you mean?
It was an orange, right?
The color above his
name. The
name.
red.
The name was red.
Yeah, that
red.
correlates.
That's the color. I'm sorry.
That correlates to the difficulty of the monster.
Yes.
Yeah.
So are you saying that's why it was his first real fight? Because it was harder for him?
Well, I can't think of. That's the only way. Like, what else would you consider a fight so far?
It wasn't really difficult. For him.
Really?
I think it was
not like that.
The snake. I feel like him trying to learn how to fight the wolves and how to handle all of them felt more intense than the snake. Even though, hold on,
he was squeezing that thing,
not
and just
intense,
dragging him through.
But I feel like he got more. When he first started fighting all the wolves, I feel like that was more
harder than the snake.
Grimy. He made the snake look easier.
I think y'all need to go watch that.
I do think once he figured out he figured out how to use the system and he had a little bit more courage within himself, I think he had more I'm not going to say swag, but he definitely felt like he was like leveled up a little bit. He had more confidence. There we go. He had more confidence fighting the snake than he did those wolves. Those wolves, he felt helpless. And I think those goblins had him on the ropes.
Y'all know. They're wrong right now.
Nah,
y'all
bro. That's how I feel, bro. How you going to tell me that how I feel ain't valid?
2024.
Dang.
All right.
No, but yeah, I mean, the snake was definitely cool. And that's when he got his first. Yeah, that's when he got his first weapon. That's his.
Yeah.
The snake. That's when he got his first. Yeah.
What'd you think of his weapons, by the way?
I like the latest one.
Oh, the red one.
Night,
okay.
The Night Slayer. Yeah. Light Slayer. Yes.
You like that?
Yeah.
You do not like the other one?
No.
Do you think it's cool, or do you like his weapon choice? I should say his type of weapon.
Dagger type.
Do you like that he has daggers,
like
or do you wish he had a sword? Do you wish he had a gun? You know. Yeah, he had a gun.
I would like to see it implemented just for
guns,
like a certain
guns.
Oh well, since it's like kind of like a video game style, I want to see.
Get a little close. You can.
I want to see it. Don't.
I feel you. You just super.
I want to see like a stealth type mission with a sniper. But to answer your question, I would rather him to use different things every once in a while. Like it would be cool to see a kunai with chain.
That'd be cool. But I mean, it's not gonna happen. But
yeah,
I think it'd be cool.
Would you not watch? Okay, let's say if he's like he has his dagger, but let's say he's fighting somebody that's like they're really evasive and he can't get too close. So he got like tie a rope to it, and he's using it like a kunai and chain now.
I mean,
it's still his dagger.
Maybe I'm going to be spoiling it if I say it.
I think that's cool.
But
that's not going to happen.
Am I spoiling?
I mean, you could just acknowledge, answer his question. So no, it's not going to happen.
I'll say, no. I'll say he does something similar to a kunai and chain in the future.
Okay,
he does with abilities he may or may not have.
Yes, and upgrade. He will upgrade his weapons too and stuff like that. So
So I mean, I still like the dagger.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So
I was curious.
What was cool for me is that I've never watched or read anything where the dagger was the main weapon.
I agree. Me
so
neither.
that's how I was like, bro.
Again. It's again
exactly. Unique. So when he was using the sword at the beginning, I was like, all right, cool. Like who don't like swords? Zora. Everybody likes swords. But then when it broke, I was like, hands? He was like, no, dagger. Or he flipped it around and he started using it. So that was really cool. So when I saw the dagger, I was like, okay, this is nice, and it had the effects of the poison. I was like, that's really, really cool because now that's hitting that whole video game element again, and adding the effects of poison and and stacking and just seeing it. That was another gruesome thing. Like that was another like kind of dark and really animated well. When they started getting poisoned, dang, my fault.
Yeah.
It
like, was that was Cerberus when it got poisoned and the purple haired dude. They both looked gruesome. So
even what's it called? Lizard. Beware of the lizards.
Yeah,
the lizards. Yeah, what'd you look over there for like that?
Did you not just see him look?
No, I saw you first.
I was looking at your mic, and I saw him look when I turned to the camera.
So I can't tell you're looking at the mic. I just see you face that direction.
I was just looking at it.
I saw you looking over there, and I saw him react.
Right, that's what
I
what
just
you
looked
see.
at the mic.
I mean, you dog. All right, no problem. Would y'all think of the Cerberus fight then, Marcel? Is that care for that one?
I mean, it was fine, but I think he was an idiot for going there.
Yeah. I thought, but I like that.
He felt himself a little bit too much.
But that's I like that though. I like that though.
But I mean, I don't think he learned from it.
Oh,
I will say
he's going to feel himself again.
That's something Sung does struggle with a lot, actually.
He's going to feel himself again and find himself in another situation.
You're not wrong. I agree with him, actually.
Do you? But knowing what he knows.
Yes, he's I can't think of when he's not going to struggle with that.
No character development.
But when does?
Well, I won't go there because he shows better brains.
I was joking.
Yes. Okay, I was about to say no, but I guess I'm trying to keep.
But he does have a cockiness to him.
But that's the whole point of him leveling up and him learning these things. Remember, at this time, his intellect is still at 1. His intellect stat does not go up until.
But he's always been smart, though. That's the thing.
Man, he's been regular smart.
No,
these people
I disagree with that.
So I'm sorry,
disagree with that.
You're right. He figured
out
the first thing. Yeah, he figured out the first double dungeon
and the second thing and the third.
All in that dungeon.
Yeah, he was the MVP.
I'm sorry, no. When I said the first dungeon, I meant the dungeon. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So I didn't mean. Yeah, he figured out all the steps and what he had to do, like pray and all that jazz. But to your point about him being like cocky and biting off too much, honestly. And I guess I should be saying I'm talking to you here. That's the only thing to where that might be only maybe 1 or 2 times in this whole thing.
Are we talking about in these 12 episodes, or are we talking about
in the future?
No, you've lost it. You need to go back and read. He struggles with cockiness a lot.
But does he back it up?
See it. Well, yeah, but
Cerberus, and one other time is the only other time he did not back it up.
I can think of 3 times he didn't.
Back it up.
Hey, look, we ain't gonna spoil, but I'm gonna need you to go back and read because there's one major time that I'm pretty sure you're referencing, right?
You gonna read it right now?
No, I'm not gonna read it right now. I'm about to text you.
I feel you.
Yeah. So there's one major time.
No problem. We ain't gotta do this now.
Because I feel like I'm not crazy.
I feel you. No problem.
So of course Cerberus.
While he's texting, do you like that trope? What's up?
We're gonna take a quick commercial break.
No, I was just waiting for him to say continue. Thanks. I like the officialness.
Cool. All right. So, is there another time that he hasn't bitten off more?
Yeah.
When? He handles it. I can't think of another time he can't. Now, does he have to make a decision at some point in time and he can't do both things? Well, yeah, because he's not Naruto. He don't got the shadow clone jutsu, duh. But that's the only time I can think of.
I feel you. And again, we're going to go into spoilers if I go too much.
Okay.
But I think when he goes to when he travels, I feel you. When he travels to another spot,
Y'all
he does
flirting during the middle of this.
No. When he travels to a different spot, I think his cockiness does get and again, it doesn't affect him, I feel you, but it definitely does. His cockiness screws up that situation. And I think you know what I'm talking about.
I don't. You're gonna have to
All right,
text me.
bet. We'll talk about it.
No, just text me because now I gotta know.
But why jump around this like?
You know what? You're right. I'm
spoiler
sorry.
talk,
It's
so
not
I
mission
won't
essential.
do that.
It's not mission essential. My apologies. As Darius was
Do
saying.
you like that trope? Do you like
his
Sung's
arrogance?
Yeah. Do you like that about him?
Nah.
Is it arrogance or is it confidence?
Well,
I do think it's a mixture of both because
toes the line.
he does. I like how it shows that he needs to be more confident, but he does. There are sections that
I might like it more if he had a counterbalance character with him, like. You have Vegeta, who is very cocky.
I kind of get what he's saying.
Like a Goku to his Vegeta or a Naruto to...
He ain't got no Vegeta.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't
He ain't got
have
no
one.
Vegeta.
I get the point. But I think that's why it makes me not like it, because there's nothing to
I get you.
it.
No, that's actually a fair criticism.
At most...
Don't do this. Chill out. I want them to be thinking new people could potentially be like, yeah, nah.
No, the guy that was with him.
Okay.
Jin
after fighting the spider.
Yeah.
Jinho?
Jinho? Yes.
Yeah,
Jinho.
I like Jinho.
Yes.
I like Jinho. He's cool. He wears his armor.
This actually goes in the next episode, by the way, where he goes into the dungeon with Jinho and Homeboy's brother.
And Jinho's like, I'm a D rank hunter and all that jazz. Hunter?
Mm-hmm. They're hunters.
Yeah, D rank hunter. I don't know why for some reason I
you were thinking hunter.
Right, and I was like, is that what it's called? But yeah, he's a D rank hunter, and
he's gonna turn out
he's
to be
cool.
the villain in the very end.
You think so? Actually, I do want to ask: do you have any predictions in the show? Like, give me a wild prediction. Well, if it ain't wild,
because all of my predictions be wild. But
the
fact that some of them might.
That's why I want to ask. Do you have any predictions of somebody?
I can have it for you next time.
Okay, bet. No worries.
Man, all right. Who's his girlfriend?
Just say one, huh?
Who's his girlfriend? You think he's gonna get a girlfriend?
Son?
Yeah, Jinwoo.
I think they're gonna find a wild way to make him level up into his own girlfriend. I don't know.
That's
all
wild.
right. Okay.
All right. Cool. Bet.
Okay.
No problem. No problem.
Actually, you know what? I do got one for you.
What's up?
I won't say. Can you say an update? Do they have updates?
What do you mean?
We're not
the screen
done.
Pops up.
I feel you. You thinking there's going to be an update to a system?
Yeah, a companion update.
A companion update. That's fire, actually. That's fire theory, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Companion update.
Okay, I bet.
He's gonna walk around with like some. He's gonna like have a dire wolf or something he can ride on, or some like.
I know. I get what you're saying.
Can I say Pikachu?
You need to stop making faces.
My face is itch.
Yeah, you.
Oh wait, are you asking me for stuff that has not been seen already?
I was just asking for a theory.
Well, you said he made a face like, oh, he's like,
no,
I know something.
Well, he was making a face
my
to
face
something.
was generally
no, your lips were doing stuff too, so don't try it.
So you know something?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, I know everything.
It's like a companion. That's why I thought he was asking for something that hasn't even come out yet, manga-wise.
I thought you were asking about just in the story. Do you have any predictions?
Anything. You can go anywhere with
So if you
it.
want to say companion,
that's a theory.
Okay.
He's saying a companion.
Well, I'm going to make an even crazier one since something I know that hasn't been revealed yet.
What's up?
They're going to start going to different planets. Like he's going to be a full-on astronaut.
Oh,
he said, "Who told you that?" It's a theory, Xavier.
Like who made that up? You?
I asked him on the spot, and he's like, "Who did that come from?"
I feel you. I ain't mad at you.
No, those are really good.
I mean, One Piece, they got to go to space. What?
They
are. So.
Okay. We were talking about.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Yo, I was like, no way. Yo.
No, I did that with my mouth.
Yo, I was.
Thanks somebody farting on the
Yo, I didn't know what it was. I was like, I can't be the only one.
No, I heard it. I just ignored it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was talking about a homeboy going to the dungeon with Jinho, meeting him and getting betrayed by those groups. What'd you think of that set of events / episodes?
They're called what? The Lizards? Or
yeah, they did call them that,
like
which
that,
I thought was
Lizards.
weird.
That was the name of the manga. What?
I don't care.
Oh,
I like it.
You did?
It showed like when he was like
Forced to
the
kill.
guy, the one guy who started it, or not didn't start it. He was like, I'll handle him, and then he got handled.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yo,
Yeah, that was dope.
he got handled.
That was dope.
I was like, okay, Jinwoo.
Yeah, I liked
okay.
it. I liked it.
And they foreshadowed that. They were like, people go to the dungeon and things happen. And
Yeah, they were
laws.
talking about it like the whole time. I kind of figured he was gonna.
Yeah, have to do it.
The guy was like walking around. He just seemed like a douchebag. So.
No, I'm with you. I like it.
But when he asked the guy with the armor, what's his name again?
Jinho.
Jinho. He was like, "Hey, whose side you gonna be on? Kill him." He was like, "Man, I just watched this dude murder a spider. I ain't messing with him."
Exactly.
You ain't got nothing on him.
Easiest decision of his life.
Yeah.
Easiest.
It was, man.
Got me out here messing with these people.
Actually, in this set of episodes, they introduced the chairman of the Hunter Association. What'd you think about him?
I think he's gonna die.
Dude with the scars all over his body? Old
Yeah,
man?
I think he's gonna die.
Okay.
Like, is he an old hunter?
Mm-hmm. He said he used to be a hunter.
Yeah.
Active
So
hunter.
active.
He said he used to be an active hunter. Yes.
So I think he's gonna, I guess, come out of retirement.
Okay.
And
Then die.
yeah.
Gotcha.
In some either like a heroic.
Do you think he's
way.
nice?
I mean, he has to be.
Okay. All right. Cool. I was curious.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who told you that? What book did you read?
There we go again.
Yeah.
He just,
Had to keep it consistent.
Did you like that set of episodes too, Xavier?
Yo,
with him
so-
having to kill the people for the first time.
Yo, I think that was clean, man.
Yeah, it was.
It was a nice
that was really
transition,
good.
and it hinted at that darkness that Jinwoo may or may not have into him.
Yeah.
Because at the time, Jinho was like, "Yo, is he a false ranker? Is he about to kill me?
Yeah.
Is my time up?" And and Jinwoo, he did it so clean. He did it so clean. If I had to die, it wouldn't have been like any of those because those was gruesome. He poisoned 2 of them.
Yeah.
No, I think pretty much all of them got poisoned because he used the same weapon.
what? Yeah, it's just a byproduct.
Yeah,
of
but
having
the
it.
others, he like lopped off a head and
Yeah, that first one?
So even if it did poison them, they weren't poisoned for long. So
You're right.
But 2 of them really felt the poison because I remember the screenshot of them like.
There's like exactly.
But the rest of them, even if they were poisoned, trust they didn't feel it.
I'm sorry if I saw that someone who I thought was an E rank, and let's say I'm the guy still in the back, and I just see my friend walk up and be all boastful and then get murked. I'm like, you know what? I don't need this.
I agree. Like I did think they were a bit slow there.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
But they were overzealous. They were
Exactly.
cocky. They were
It
like,
makes
"Hey,
sense.
I'm an A rank or I'm a B rank, and you E rank. You can't do what I can do." Because it's supposed to be a lot of different experience.
But at what
different
point do
level
you
of
see
Exactly.
the dominoes fall and you're like, you know what?
I agree.
Why
Like
are
and
we
the
doing
and the
this?
chairman talked about it actually. He was like, "Hey, don't be over overly confident in your abilities, be fearful a bit. They just were. It makes sense. It matched perfectly.
You know why I disagree, or why I don't have that same feeling?
Disagree with what?
Or let me say, I feel like I understand where they were coming from. Like, even though you said, I agree, I know Jinwoo is stronger than them. I agree. But after Jinwoo cut off the first dude's head, I'd have been like, oh, snap, that's my homie. But I personally, and the way my brain is set up, LeBron ain't never dunked on me. So how nice is he really? I need him to dunk on me so I can be like, oh, all right, he's like that. No, I get it. He's crazy. In the NBA.
Then you would have been dead.
I would have been got.
Me and that's Marcel your analogy.
Me and Marcel would have left.
Dunking and dying. That ain't
me and Marcel, look, all it means is we would have survived.
Yeah. No. Y'all would have died. What did the game say? The game said kill 6 lizards. So y'all was dying anyways. It was up for you once the system made the decision.
You're right, because the system did make the decision at that point.
And they said if you don't complete this quest, you'll die in 0.02 seconds. It wouldn't have mattered. Hart was going to stop.
But I wouldn't have stood there.
He would have had to catch us. So I would.
Yeah, I ain't gonna make it easy for you.
Yeah, it would have been raps.
Where's the door?
It would have been raps.
No, he's right.
Man, LeBron ain't never done. I
would have ran until the system said, you know what? It's okay. 5 is good.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think that brother situation is ever going to come up?
His brother?
Yeah, after he killed the dude.
Just remember the leader of the Wizards.
If that goes like unresolved.
You'll be upset?
Yeah, it's just
okay.
Why even waste time animating?
A lot of shows do that. They bring
a lot of people do that.
That happens a lot.
Not just movies do it.
Okay,
Marvel is the big villain for doing that.
Okay,
yeah, no payoff.
Gotcha. All right, no problems. Bet.
Yeah. So just quick. So I know we're talking about the episodes right now, but quick question, Marcel. So you know that there's all the different ranks of hunters.
S through E.
S through E.
Yep.
Well, in Jinwoo's case, it was F. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. Do you think
F
that?
Minus.
I actually still think he was more privileged than normal people. But we won't go into that.
I think he's more privileged.
Yeah. Because they said a normal person couldn't beat him still. So I was like,
yeah, he couldn't. Yeah, hunters they're stronger. No, they're stronger
I know
than everybody
stated,
else. Yeah,
but we never saw it. We never saw him fight a normal person.
And why is it needed?
Because for him, he could be so low on the chart that let's just use weights as a scale. A normal person can lift 50 pounds. He can lift 51.
Man, I believe it.
I believe it.
I don't, because that's when people were trying to say that college football team could be the NFL football team.
Oh yeah,
and not
to disrespect.
All.
I get you.
No, not at all. Tim Tebow was fantastic in college. Probably the best college quarterback ever.
I get you.
Got to the NFL.
But that could be said about people who sucked in college and did great in the NFL.
Tim Tebow didn't suck in college, so he should have just leveled up.
I know. I'm saying you can turn that around.
But there's no college team that can beat a professional team, and I feel like
now you're opening the door even broader, and I could say that.
Hold on, of the same sport. I don't want to say a college
be the same sport.
Of the same. I think I know where you're trying to go.
What?
If you are I
don't know where he's going.
Football player.
Because of so you saw how he
men's and women's soccer. So that's two different things. I'm not saying like a college women's soccer team. I don't think there's no professional women's soccer team unless it's just the Olympics. Is there a professional women's league?
Showing his ignorance right now.
What the heck?
Is there a professional women's league? Okay, I didn't know that. I've never seen a professional women's team. I can't tell you a professional male's
soccer?
team. Yeah, like here in America.
Yeah. Comment in comments.
Is there a professional soccer team for men too? I thought everybody was overseas.
Are you talking about in the U.S.?
Yeah, in the U.S.
How do you think we have a team?
Yeah.
First of all,
yes, because where would they get picked from?
Yeah.
So we have professional snowboarding teams. We have Olympic snowboarding teams. We have Olympic luge teams. We have Olympic ski shoot teams.
I hear you.
You can't tell me any of those. Curling. Tell me a professional curling team in America. but we figure out to pull 6 or 7 people together during the Olympics.
You don't pull.
So
those they don't
it's
get
not
pulled.
I hear you.
So there's not necessarily a professional level there.
I feel you. You just don't know. But that's okay.
I'm making, if there is, all right.
So
all right. So let me say what Marcel wanted to say.
Yeah.
Do I think that a potential men's basketball team in college could beat a potential professional women's team? Yes. But that's where you're trying to stay. That's what Marcel was trying to get at. Yeah. That's what he was trying to get at.
Oh, no.
So that's why I was like, no, keep it apples to apples.
He left it too broad.
Yeah,
that's all I was
keep
saying.
it apples to apples.
I know that's where he was going.
Wait, you don't think that?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's not what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not letting you muddy the
apples
waters.
to apples.
I didn't do it. I just said to him, I said, hey, refine that. You left it too broad.
I feel you.
And if you was going to stand on that, then I was going to enter in.
I like how you peeped that.
Yeah,
I didn't get
I
that's
saw
where
it
he was
coming. So
going.
no men's college basketball team can beat a men's professional basketball team.
I get you.
Ever.
Okay.
Ever.
Football, I would agree with you. Basketball, not so much.
Nah, see, that's why I
the
disagree.
Wizards.
That's where I disagree. Because not everybody in college can
The
make
Wizards
it
are
to the NBA.
trash.
Yeah, I think Ohio could give them a run.
Dog, you're comparing them to other college teams.
Okay.
That's where we're seeing their strengths.
I think Ohio, with Jordan Poole out there leading, I think that
He just scored 40 a couple days ago.
Against who?
In the NBA.
Doesn't matter.
They in the NBA.
'Cause I need against who?
They in the NBA. If they're hold on, it doesn't matter because the Wizards are the worst. Whatever team they're playing is a step up, right? It's a higher
not if
difficulty.
they're playing the third
The third
string.
Oh, gotcha.
You know,
You could be right.
Yo,
name the best third string player. Because you don't know. That's why.
I can for which sport?
Just basketball.
Oh, okay. I was say if you said football, I can pull something out football wise.
Like that, so.
Yeah, I can pull something out football wise, but nah, I don't know.
But no, I would definitely believe that about football.
Okay. But nah, the Hunters, they got different levels. I forgot what the main point
It sounded like
was.
you were going to ask, what do you think his brother level is at?
The one in the office?
Yeah, the one
that's
okay,
always
yes.
staring out the window?
Yeah. Yeah, there's always dark around him. So if you think that they're going to pay off, where do you think like his brother's at?
I don't want to say S. I feel like it's A.
A rank?
Yeah.
You think you met anybody that's A rank so far in the series? Have you seen anybody that's A rank? Or that you think you perceive as A rank? Or
I
S
thought
rank?
the guy that has All Might's voice was A rank.
That's the assistant chairman, right?
I was about to say, forgive him if he doesn't remember, but he
Is he
remembers.
not
They said
A-rank?
it. They said it. Yeah.
Yeah, they said his rank, right?
Yes.
And
it was
isn't
A.
it a girl?
It was A. You're right. He's A.
You said, isn't there a girl?
Isn't the girl?
Oh yeah.
With the hat?
I'm saying, I know
sorry
who
for
it is.
disrespecting.
What's her
Cha
name?
Ha-In.
Yeah,
that her
Cha,
name?
but
They
they
showed-
haven't officially announced her. They just showed her.
No, they did announce her name. They did.
Cha?
Yes, they
You
did.
talking about the girl with
Dog,
the hat?
they didn't
No,
announce.
with the blonde hair. Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, when she took the purse back, jumped over the motorcycle. And was just
Exactly,
like,
and they also showed a dungeon scene with her and everything. They mentioned her name on the raid that just happened in the last episode.
You're right.
Yeah, no, they
They
her.
mentioned her. Yeah.
So where do you think she's at? What do you think of her? Even I mean, you got so little time. So, yeah.
S.
S. So you think she's
A or
stronger?
S.
Okay, bet. Say less.
Because they, the silent types, they always give them like the best.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's typical anime trope.
She's like anime tropes, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like that.
So I'm trying to.
And
what would you compare? Like, if you had to compare, what is an S and an A? Like, what are the capabilities you think?
Like another anime.
And actually, you know what? I actually want to ask this. At
What
the end.
would be the jump?
Yeah,
the power
what,
spike?
What do you think? Yeah. Like, you see what Jin can. Sung Jinwoo can do.
I would compare it to like the levels of Super Saiyans.
You think they taking out planets?
No, not power wise. Just the rankings. Oh boy,
I was like,
he was
my
about to
God,
go wild.
What a jump!
So like I would say
God
with the
dang.
addition of like let's just say just being a regular Saiyan,
Mhm.
Sung
I get you.
is Krillin. So
Dang, the disrespect. I mean,
as before
I love Krillin, by the
before
way.
going into the dungeon.
I got you.
Before going in which dungeon?
This is the
first
first
one,
one.
the first
So
one.
Oh,
he's
okay.
just Krillin.
Oh, Krillin? He's Krillin right there?
Yeah, no, he's not even Krillin there.
He's not even Krillin there.
He's
I mean, you have
he's
to-
one of the sisters that
I'm
are
saying
getting brought
Krillin
back
is-
by the
I'm
Dragon
saying
Ball.
Krillin is E.
Right.
I'm just saying Krillin is
I
E.
get what you're saying.
All right, if Krillin, all right.
I get what you're saying.
So I would put her at.
Again, I think you explained. I think you explained it well. You said A or S, and you think that jump is a Saiyan type thing. So
yeah, so nobody's mastered.
I get you. Bet. Say less.
No one's God.
Say less.
So I would put her at I mean blue. I would put her at God.
I got you. No worries. No worries.
That's how strong I think she is. With Kaioken.
I get what you're saying. So, question. Another set of episodes we're going into here. What'd you think of purple-haired dude in Sung's fight? That's the very next set of episodes where he goes into that dungeon with the prisoners. By the way, stupid idea. Whoever came up with that system of let's let the prisoners serve some time by going into these dungeons where they aren't monitored, and let them serve the people by closing the dungeons. Dumb system, but what'd you think of those whole set of episodes?
So I ain't mad at them having the prisoners do it, but I do think somebody stronger needs to be there, which they had. They had Kang or Zhang. I'm mad at them. You know, if they can do some work, because these dungeons, if they get out of control, they expand and they flood flood the city, right?
Yeah.
So if you ain't got nobody else, why not tap into that pool of delinquents? And if they die, they die.
Wow.
You know, so go ahead and get rid of them.
That's true.
Go ahead and let them try. I'm not mad at it. If they have nobody else, that's not going to be my first line of defense. The prisoners. But if I got nobody else, which they were like, and I don't understand.
Are they there? There's no other. They're only there to fight. There's no redeeming.
Well, they basically are taking off some of their time if they successfully do the dungeon. Yeah.
Then it's not that stupid because it should be certain people. Let's say I know this is probably going too. Yeah, I would say if you have like 50 years on your, you gonna try to figure out a way. But if it's only like if you're down to your last 5, you'll probably be on your best behavior, so you can get out of your time reduced.
With what they talked about as far as the dungeons, how it's lawless, it makes too much sense that I would be acting a fool as a prisoner going in there. So
I feel you, but they're not just sending them in there by themselves. They had the guy from
You're right.
agency who was supposed to be legit.
Saying it would be?
It would be what?
Like you would be acting a fool?
Yes, I would be acting a fool if I was a prisoner.
Even if you only have 5 years to get off, you're cutting, and you're getting significant time cut down.
No, not if it was 5 years.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's what they should do.
I get you.
But them other dudes, like, send them to the worst of the worst.
I get you.
I mean, like
but they're not going there to be punished, because then that would be inhumane. They're going there to solve the problem.
Exactly.
That's what. No. I'm not talking about me and what I believe.
Because I would say sending them to any dungeon is inhumane.
Yeah, they're like.
Yeah.
Nah.
If they're volunteering, because it's not like they're forcing them in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, why don't we start doing that? Hey, go fight in this war.
That could be a thing.
Front line.
That could be a thing.
You would want that?
No, I wouldn't want that.
If they get desperate enough.
What? I'm not giving anybody that just, killed Joe Schmo for $20 an AK-47.
Hey, how down bad are we?
Man, he gonna turn around and nah.
I don't know if he gonna do that. He might shoot them too.
After he does his team.
Hey.
He's like, you know what, I'm upset.
He might.
That fight, by the way, I felt was BS.
With
Sung and the purple hair dude.
Son and Kang?
Yeah.
Why?
That was when they, and again, maybe they were revving up to it, but again, that was the first time he used healing during a match where he could like stack up healing and save it for later. And then the way he ended it with just the dark shadow looming around him and stuff like that, I didn't like that as much. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I wasn't mad at it. I think we're seeing the progression of Jin Woo going from being somebody new to the system versus somebody that's learning the system. And like,
that's how you are, Marcel, by the way.
Well, no, for me, I'm not leaning out the camera.
Oh, I got you.
First, I'm too close to the
mic. They was like, "Hey, what's
happening
to the eclipse? It's leaving the."
I don't understand. Why can't I just be where I want to be? What if? Oh,
because we need the light that's reflecting off your head. is bright
That
and
can't
Darius.
be true. Because first of all, Darius is
if you
Darius is
shot,
unbiteable, so it's not my forehead that's going to save us.
Don't try to deflect. By the way.
You was laughing, so no nigga had to come
like
for you.
that? Y'all
Nah,
like
you
that
was
was a
laughing,
double
so I had
dip
to come
joke
for
right
you.
there.
Don't
Got
try
both
to
of y'all.
deflect.
Nah,
Don't try to deflect.
Nah, it ain't enough light in here.
By the way, is that word allowed on YouTube?
What?
Xavier said the N word.
Oh, nigga.
I said nigga. I didn't say nigga.
Well, you have been saying nigga this whole time.
Has he?
Y'all niggas tripping.
Yes.
I figure.
Nah.
Well, I'm putting the timestamp in case you want to delete it, but I figure.
What about the other 14 times? Have you not been listening, Dan?
I haven't been, apparently. All right.
Wait, hold on. So for every time somebody says nigga, you putting the time down?
Well, no, I'm doing that again. He didn't say
Nigga.
nigga.
It's allowed.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. I didn't know.
RDC World says it like every 5 minutes.
I didn't know that.
I mean, I don't know if we're going to get monetized off this one, but we'll find out.
See, that's the thing. Don't play with money early. I feel you, but
The channel's not even made.
I feel you. We about to be though.
We don't even have a name.
I feel you.
But yes, you can. I
Three
do it.
niggas
I do
and
it.
3 mics.
I do it all the time. It's other things you're not allowed to say.
I got you. No worries. But what'd you think
Well,
about?
let me say this:
What's up?
certain people are not allowed to.
Don't out us with our techniques and all that too.
Techniques.
See, now I'm lost.
He was rubbing on the.
Certain people.
Look, you mean gestures?
Yeah, come on.
Don't
now.
worry about the gestures.
But he said techniques.
Yeah,
I did say.
but
I'm thinking in anime
Like,
terms. Too. My bad.
That's our solo leveling power.
Exactly.
Nah, I think that's dope too. I mean, I know we're still talking about Kang, but I wasn't mad at the way that he beat Kang. I mean,
I don't know. It just didn't feel as hard as it did in the.
I
don't think it was hard in the manga
too hard
because he was sitting there letting him fight one arm, and one arm was like, "I'm really a swordsman," and then he was like, "Oh, that's cute. I see you got some skill. You know, that'd be good for a regular human, or if you were a night class or whatever, yeah, that would have been good. But you're a spellcaster." And then Janwoo, he dropped the bag, right? He put the bag down.
This is 24 hours a day, right? These dungeons.
No, I think they open up 7 days early,
Yes.
and then they're able to enter it like on day 3 or whatever, or like day 4.
No, you're able to enter them as soon as they open. It's just you have 7 days to before the creatures in them can escape. I didn't think you had a limited time.
Because while they were in the first one, they were like, we have to wait for it to open again.
Yeah, that's what I thought they had to wait. I thought it was a time
I could be mistaken.
to leave.
Yeah.
Not to leave.
Not to leave. It should never be.
I just don't remember it being we have to wait.
Or
for
I think he
7
said
days
to get help.
It could have been help. I know it was definitely. I think there is.
I don't think so.
I think they wait for some reason, but I don't remember.
I got you. I thought that was just for assigning purposes, but I didn't think
Assigning the rank of the gate.
Yeah, I didn't think they had to wait though. That's the thing. So.
Going back to where you said about the criminal stuff, they need to figure out a way to like put some kind of like a camera
in the dungeons.
Yeah, like every time somebody signs up,
I
kind of
agree with that
because you can kill somebody in there.
I agree.
Yeah,
that's the point of it. But I agree. They need to.
That happens. I mean,
you can make a whole.
You'll actually see later on how they kind of tackle that.
Okay, because that's what I said. You can make a whole separate anime, just solely on people getting like killed inside of this place.
Nah, I'm with you.
I mean, you think any hunter in there that wants to kill can't disable a camera?
Good point. Good point. Oh, I can't do it now because there's a camera.
If they was really trying to get away with it,
it could be like what's the Hunger Games kind of thing where you have multiple.
I get what
that's when the entire environment.
You could.
So I mean, you got to go in there with somebody. Somebody got to go in there first, the cameraman, and film it, and have a camera everywhere at every angle.
This would be a nice little
and not
floating
get
camera.
killed. Okay. Cameramans in dungeons. That sounds like an L waiting to happen.
No, it could be a floating drone.
A floating, I guess.
Constantly like recording, like, hey, you getting a little too close now. Don't be trying to get behind me to remove my circuitry.
All right. I mean, it could be something. I think that no, I liked it, and especially my favorite part with him killing Kang. That's when he received the stealth ability, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough. Stuff. I swear,
I'm not gonna lie. That's a beastly ability.
It is just to have these, like the way he can just add on all these different techniques.
I was about to say, can you add on, or they like you have a certain amount that you're allowed to have at a time?
No, I mean from
they
what
never
we've seen so
that.
far.
I won't spoil it, but they never stated that.
It seems like if you have the rune stone for it, then you can just add the ability.
Yeah.
So I mean, could you imagine that breaking the stone? And
they have a backpack system.
Yeah, they have a whole storage. It's a whole storage. There's a store.
Yep.
Yeah, storage.
So I mean,
store,
you'll carry it around with you.
Yep.
Yeah, which is dope.
Do they say the space amount?
Actually, I think the screens may show it, but I don't remember him saying it. But I do remember seeing numbers on the screen. Like,
so it's something we just have to kind of look for.
Yeah, I think you have to look.
And you probably can make that bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
good.
Probably.
Because I do know people who are studying the screens to look up.
Like with games, how would let's just say Helldivers, or no, with RuneScape. 28
spots in your backpack.
Yes. So when you go PKing, you got like your potions, your sharks. It could be like that where I want to see him kind of pick his load out before he goes and do something. I want to see that.
Okay.
Because I want to see him like, you know what? I'm going to go in with 50 abilities. And he's just got a pocket full of just different abilities.
What I will say is I can't wait for this to finish so we can talk about everything. Because I have thoughts I can't talk about.
Are they done completely?
With the manga? Technically, or the manga. Technically, the main storyline is done, but they're doing like little after things. Like
there's nothing they can like piggyback off of.
They could, but
he can't have a son. You know how like other animes just have a kid.
I know what you're talking about. We'll see.
He might have a kid.
So who knows?
He might have learned. He already has. Well,
Xavier knows, but
you also could do the other planet thing. Like this dungeon goes to this planet.
Yo.
And now you're fighting against aliens.
Yo. No, yeah, I mean I was cool with it. I mean, honestly, there's not too many bad things about it, and I can only say that because, and maybe I'm just jaded by it all, but I enjoyed the journey of the manga, and I felt like the animation is doing a good job kind of depicting that.
It is. It feels similar to it, so I'd give it that. There's a piece of it that just doesn't feel as hype as when I was reading it. So
I got you. Let's see. So that's pretty much that ends. The chapter. Episode 9.
So now we're in episodes.
So now we're at 10, 11, and 12.
Yep.
10, 11, and 12. That's when
finals.
Yeah, that's when bro decides. Hey,
job change quest, baby.
I got to be a main character. I didn't know this was about me. Whole time I didn't know, but now he's here. And
he joins up with Jinho in that episode too.
He does. Oh yeah, Jinho, and he talks about. Hey, does he talk about what he wants to do? I don't want to spoil. I think he does.
He doesn't say what he wants to do, but Jinho says what he wants to do.
Right. Jinho talks about it because they group the people up and they buy all the. Yeah. Mm-hmm. First of all, Jinwoo, he was slick. Because remember, he did the whole loop, swoop, and pull with that other person that was trying to buy the gates.
I didn't think that was as smart.
Man, that was clever. He sat here and he played my man. He didn't punk him. He played my man. And he got all that money for the free?
Yeah, he did.
He got all that money for gates that didn't matter. So yeah, he got the money for.
Do you like him, by the way, Jinho, and his team up with Sung Jinwoo?
I didn't at first, but yeah.
Okay.
I just felt like he was going to be either comic relief or a leech.
He does come off like that.
He does have some comic relief.
Yeah. Or a leech. Somebody who's going to be have to be babied.
Really?
All the time, like a baby Sakura or.
I get you. Y'all been killing Sakura.
You don't like Sakura? I mean,
I just somebody was supposed to be as important.
I get you. And didn't pan out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
No, I give him credit for being slick about it. I just don't think it was like 5D chess move, but I feel you.
Oh, yeah, coming from you, of course.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But no, I think it's I think that was cool. That he goes to the dungeon. He has to fight all these knights, right?
Yes.
All these crazy knights, 12. And as he's going through the dungeon, you're seeing the different types of jobs that you could have. You saw the spellcaster, the knight. I don't think you saw any assassins, but you saw a tank.
Well, he was. It kept referring to him as an assassin type. So.
Oh, true. You're right. So there you go. That's covered. And then you saw the tank. You saw. I said spellcaster.
Did you think that's what it was when it said job change quest? By the way,
that it was a knight.
That he was like it was going to like. What did you think when you saw job change quest? Did you think that was actually had to do with his skills and abilities type thing, or?
No, when I first saw it, I thought it was a way to level up.
Gotcha.
Like to level up your going from an E to.
Okay, because I know a lot of people when they
I
first saw
understand.
episode 11, they were so confused what job change quest meant.
Well, because
I thought it was pretty self-explanatory, but maybe it's just because I've read it multiple times.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, but see, again, I didn't read it. So when I thought they said you couldn't change your rank.
Gotcha. So that's why you thought.
So you thought
But that's why I was
rank was
confused. I was like, oh,
I get you. Okay.
But I mean, I also didn't think that deep into it.
I get you. All right.
Sure.
Sorry about that.
No, there's no problem. We're all talking about it. But I think that, you saw him fighting everybody handily, and going back and watching it now and reading it for the first time, when I first was reading it, even though he states it later on in the chapter, I didn't realize he wasn't getting the experience for killing these knights, and he was going through a whole bunch of them. And then he finally says, like, "Oh snap, these must not be real because I ain't getting no XP from them." And then, he got the brains. He started thinking, oh, snap, there's some spellcasters, right? So he kills the spellcasters and all that jazz. And, things starting to get real low, right? And
you sped past Egress, by the way.
No. He's the finale.
No, you did.
He's the finale.
No, Egress was before
I
that.
understand chronologically that's how it happens.
My bad.
But Egress is the man.
My bad.
Personally,
I get you.
my favorite summon.
I get you.
Right? Out of those 11 nights that he has, he's my favorite out of those 11.
Of course he is.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the other ones are just fodder. But
Celtic Guardian.
Nah. If anything, he's Breaker, the Magical Warrior.
I actually think Gearfried, but I feel you.
Gearfried?
Yeah.
Gearfried the Iron Knight?
Yeah, the Iron Knight.
You're just going off looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gearfried the Iron Knight was black.
What is Egress currently?
Red.
Right.
I said currently.
I guess he's black currently.
Yeah.
But Egress the Red Knight, who we're talking about, is it the Red Knight or the Crimson Knight?
Blood red.
There you go, Blood Red. Okay.
Yeah, but it's still black currently. That's what I was getting
right.
at. So don't try to switch the argument.
What about beforehand? And he don't even first of all, if anything, he's Dark Blade. He's not Gearfried the Iron Knight. He's Dark Blade.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, you hear what I'm saying, and you like it.
I do.
But he's wearing that metal silver armor, where some people say it's Warrior Die Greffer, but we won't talk. If we go back to Gearfried, now you got me saying Gearfried. I've called him Egress my entire life, and now you got me saying Gearfried. But no, yeah, Egress. The fight with Egress, clean.
Fire.
Clean.
Did that perfectly.
Clean.
Did that perfectly.
Hands.
Looked
whole
great.
time. Hands.
Again, another example of that looking dingier and darker than the first couple episodes, by the way. Dude,
it was dark in there?
Yes. It looked great.
Not when he was fighting Egress, not the knights.
Yes.
All right, bet.
Egress. Look at the screenshots, I'm telling you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What'd you think of that fight? Where he was juggling him, essentially. Oh, you weren't that impressed?
That he should have been. Are you asking me, like, what do I think about it?
The fight, yeah.
Yeah, it was great, but I think that he should have left him bloodied and battered.
Yeah, I agree. It should have been.
It should have been like, hey, you need to know your place. You need to know you don't belong here.
Whose place is who? Let me make sure I
Egress
understand. Egress should have been beating Jinwoo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%. Oh, that's probably faster.
Okay.
But Egress should have 100% if it wasn't for plot.
I was about to tweak, bro. I was about to.
Nah.
Because I saw I saw the red come on first. I was like, oh, I'm not wearing all white.
Egress is coming for us.
Bro, we said his name too many times. No, Egress.
Well, you thinking him? I was thinking, is this the Raptor? I'm not wearing my all white.
Man, I ain't worried about those can lights when the Rapture here.
Yeah,
well, maybe you want to see where you going.
But yeah, Egress, if it wasn't for plot, he should have definitely beat Jim. And even Egress, he put down the sword.
That was so fire.
And I was like, he was like, bro, I don't need this.
So fire.
Egress is I like him. He has a special place.
Amazing. He's amazing.
He has a special place. It's cool. It's really, really cool. And then he's just so stoic and all of it. I mean, when I grow up, I want to be like him, you know?
Calm down.
Yeah, like Egress. That's, to have hands like that, who going to touch me? Who?
Yeah. But again, we talked about it earlier. He got a bit lucky earlier. So,
yeah.
By getting those 2 shots in. But I will say, it did show still some cleverness because he realized he could call back his weapon when Egress grabbed it to use against him. So there was some brains in there. I'm not trying to downplay my man, but
yeah, he's definitely learning.
Yeah.
And that's and all that kind of like molds and turns into like what he is later on. So it's dope. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. But yeah, it's really cool. I mean, and that's what I didn't want to say. Like even to the kunai and chain thing, like Marcel brought up earlier, like how he called back his stuff.
Oh, I get
is
you.
the closest thing we get to
I get what you're saying.
And especially with another ability that shows later. That's
don't ruin it.
I didn't
it's cool,
ruin
ain't it?
I got people coming in at 7, right?
No problems. We'll be done.
I had already told him. So.
Okay.
Well, you didn't tell me nothing. I'm lying.
I showed you the
Nah,
text.
you good. I mean, you got an hour.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to set you up like this sometime, man. We're gonna have to set you up like this sometime.
But no, yeah, it's definitely. I think it's really cool. I mean, he starts going through fighting. I mean, there's no way in my mind do I think he should have really won that though.
Mm-hmm. I get you.
At all.
I get you. I think everybody knows that. What do you think of his new powers as Shadow Monarch?
It's fitting.
It's fitting. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't feel that way when he got the chance, but
it's not up to him.
Well, no, he could have said yes and no.
He could have said no.
Well, and it gave it another.
I didn't mean like that. I meant like past the 4th wall.
Oh, I get you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'll say they asked him twice.
Do you think it's a cool system though, and all that? Like
this whole thing is a cool system.
Gotcha. Okay. Being able to summon creatures.
That would be like another thing going into the like him having a companion.
Gotcha. Kinda. You're right. He's right. I get what you're saying.
Because like if since this is a video game type of anime, I want to see like everything from a video game implemented. RuneScape, so you can summon creatures. Have
health
different
bars.
Different weapons, health bars.
Potions.
Yes, definitely
Spells,
potions.
Well, they showed the potions.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they showed the
We
potions.
didn't talk about that, but yeah.
And having, I know there's dungeons, but like having missions, like how they said to kill the 6 lizards.
Kill the 6.
Have different have a whole stealth mission. Like, hey,
I got you.
This base is really gearing up to attack what is it called in there? The overworld or the real world?
Just Earth.
Yeah, just Earth.
Okay.
This facility is gearing up to kill Earth, destroy it, or stealth mission, kill the leader.
Divers.
I get you.
Like, and he just kind of drops in and sneaks around.
I like it. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire.
And just kind of.
I'm hoping. I would like to see more of that.
Nah, yeah,
It's just taking different approaches to what you already have established.
Mm-hmm.
So that way things don't just get stale. It's like, he only is fighting. He's not doing anything else.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be like every episode. Just different things every once in a while.
Okay.
Nah, yeah,
And even I don't know how they would implement it, but like he would have to be the support on a mission. So that way he has to be the healer. Oh, is that something they do? They're gonna stop making faces.
No, it's just I really like everything you're saying because that's what you kind of like.
You think
about
he'd be a good healer?
Healer?
Yeah.
Not Sung.
You know, like
Not
the
Sung.
very first episode where we saw that guy come out of nowhere and just start healing people that was getting beat up by the ants.
Yeah, no, I don't think
Like
Sung
that.
would be good at that.
But see, that's something that he can
I feel you.
learn. That way he can self-heal.
You know, actually, I take that back.
Can you do that?
Because of something that happens later, I think he could do it. I don't think he would enjoy it.
But I mean, then he would be able to use it. Like, let's say if he gets hurt during a battle, he could self-heal.
Exactly.
He's like, my arm.
He's spitting some really good stuff. So,
Now I'm good. Anesthesia.
did you like how compared to the manga, how the Shadow Army was birthed?
Man, the Shadow Army being birthed with the little black key stuff under his feet, the shadows absorption thing. Yeah, that was dope. I was thinking that there was going to be like more screens, like when he left, when he was about to die against the Knights, or he was about to get hurt against the Knights. He left to the penalty zone. He drank his potions and he went to
another lucky moment, by the way.
Yeah, it was two of them. That was like one of the two, right?
By the way, something that wasn't in your text,
right? But no. Because that's not what we said. We said when he couldn't handle it and he bit off more than he can chew.
You're right.
Because
this isn't anything like that.
No, because what would have happened had he died right there? If he died right there, or if it would have finished, it would have been like, oh, you didn't complete the mission. You only get this many level up points. He would not have been at the same level of Shadow Monarch where he is now. I really believe if he would have died, or if he would have finished,
spawned or something.
I think that this job change quest,
I don't think
he
so,
had to. No, I don't think that he had to die. No, I don't think he had to survive. I think that's why they had the timer at the end saying survive for how long.
I think that's a viable theory. I just don't think there's any proof to it.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because why else would they have the timer? What would cause the timer to stop?
I get you.
What would have stopped? No, I'm asking you. I understand that you get me. What would you say? Stop the timer.
Him acknowledging he can't go any further. I think you could offer that as a solution.
Him acknowledging. Okay, so then what would have happened? Would he have died?
I don't think it would have been. I think death would have meant death. If I'm being honest, I don't think death would have meant the timer stops and he survives some other way.
So you think he had to scream out, "I can't do this anymore"?
I don't know. I don't think it would have been death.
Okay.
I know that couldn't be the answer.
Okay,
because that just doesn't seem right to me. I've never seen him die and not die.
Really?
No. Where has he died and not died?
Who are we talking about?
Sung.
Mm-hmm. So you don't remember the first episode?
He didn't die.
I just feel it's so cheap, though.
He didn't die. He almost died, but he didn't die.
I know. That's
so
why
I have a hard time believing he would have died and he would just responded.
That's why I said I think it just feels cheap.
Like, I guess the reason I say you may have water is because of stuff that happens later on, but no, I don't think I would have assumed that. So,
But he also isn't gonna ever really die.
Main character.
Because if that's the case, if it was anybody else, that first episode, or not first episode, but when he was on that little circle thing,
the altar,
they gone. They gone.
For you. Would y'all have run, by the way?
Run? You mean at the beginning of the first episode?
No.
I mean in the beginning dungeon.
When Sung, you remember how those two people ran, like after the
door started closing?
Would y'all have ran?
Like, my family?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You would? Gotcha.
I would have been in front of the guy that got away. I would have been in front of the guy who got away.
Good stuff. I never understood Sung's upset about that.
No, we have to wait till the blue dots. Man, the blue dots.
Yeah, man.
I'm gone.
I would have been out so quick.
Because what if he was wrong?
I know, right?
You an E rank. Shut up.
I would have mushed him. All right, you stay. Tell me how it ends. I'ma go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'ma go.
And he mad at people afterwards. I'm like, man, if you don't get over yourself.
Yeah,
it's your fault. We in here. You were the deciding vote.
You were well, actually.
No, it wasn't him.
Yeah, well, no, he was the deciding vote.
Yeah, it was 6-6.
Yeah, he was the tie vote. But I wouldn't say it's all on him. I'd say everybody had.
All 7 of y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just has the more percentage out of the 7.
Another question: would y'all have voted yes to continue?
Not if it's a double dungeon, and I know that double dungeons can be more dangerous. And me knowing that I'm a D rank.
But again, you know that it's an E rank dungeon going to double. So
no, because doubles always rank up.
I get you. So it goes from E to D. Again, that's
but they were
still a jump.
They were still unsure.
I got you. I agree. Would y'all have taken the chance?
Double dungeons only go up by 1 level?
Well, no, but
I thought it was like it's a chance that it can go up also to A, right?
You're right.
What?
So
no.
You wouldn't have?
And I know for a fact you wouldn't, because that game you play where RuneScape where it's the next one.
Yeah, the waves.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah, it's no. I don't benefit from this.
There's I would have to know.
You got to secure the bag.
I would have to know, what do I get?
A bird in the hand, 2 in the bush.
You don't
see. I don't even know what I could get.
Man, I'm leaving here with something.
I might get like a baseball bat.
Man,
I'm not risking my life for a baseball bat.
All right, cool. I was curious.
Nah, I'm not doing it. But obviously you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay.
Now I know if there's ever a game like that.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest.
Like,
if I was the deciding vote, I would have said no, because I just can't. I can't put 6 people who said no
in danger
like that.
Okay, what number do you stop at?
3.
5?
No, it's got to be 4 plus.
You really know?
If only 3 people say it, I'm like, nah, we're going in. So, but yeah, no.
All right,
Those
guys.
are the 3 people that die first.
Yeah.
Their death is on your hands.
Yeah, no, I'm
It's
cool
like,
with that.
yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Ugh.
Yeah, quantity wise, it's not too high.
Yeah,
So
that's-
I can live with 3 deaths on my conscience. I can't live with 6.
All right, bet. That means he already got 3 bodies. He's working on a 4th. But no, yeah, the job change thing. I mean, I never saw them making necromancer an option. You know, I thought,
Same.
of course, assassin, knight,
Same.
you know, something like that. But when necromancer came up, I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, it's a subcategory to mages. And personally,
Yeah.
I always, in video games, I like mages and magic and things
Really?
like that. That's what I attract to.
Xavier? Hey, Marcel?
What?
What do you care for?
Probably the same thing because when I played
I
Enshrouded,
always hated mages. Mage class.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And
But that's just
RuneScape,
'cause
my first 99
that
on
it
both
was
my
both
accounts
mage.
was mage.
Wow.
But see,
Both of
in that I don't usually go for combat.
Hmm.
Like if we're using RuneScape, I went for woodcutting, but you can't really use that in fighting. It's
I'm
like,
with you.
I'm chopping with his axe.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Nah, yeah. It was
So-
always that and then swords and then archery.
If that's the case,
Interesting. All right.
it would probably be that then archery.
Gotcha. Do you think there are any more special classes like that? And if you had to throw out one,
Yeah.
just because again you know video games like that.
I don't know all the classes though.
Okay.
So
Well, again-
is there a one that revolves around being a beastmaster?
Beastmaster. What do you mean? Sorry.
yeah, I don't know what you mean.
Having the companion and summoning
Oh,
companions.
okay.
Dog.
I don't know.
What? Your face is
A
telling me
beastmaster.
everything.
No,
That's so
I'm saying
weird.
I don't know.
He's like,
Beastmaster.
I just wanted you to
no.
clarify. I just wanted
Because,
to-
I mean, from what we've seen so far has been mage,
it's
it's
a
been
mage
knight,
warrior.
but it would be a subclass of.
well, knight and tank. Because you would say a tank
Yep,
is a warrior,
Tank was one.
right? So
You
a
seem like a
mage,
tank
warrior, tank,
type person.
I do like tanks. If I'm being honest.
Mage,
'Cause
warrior,
I'm a
tank,
big
and that's it,
defense
right?
guy.
Oh, you play games though?
no, healing,
I used to.
mage, warrior, tank, healing,
I would never
Assassin.
in my life
assassin.
be a healer.
No,
Now
healers
look,
are the worst.
That's my second class.
healer.
Healer, yeah.
Oh,
I got
you
the juice.
trash.
Hey, I don't know if y'all living, but I am. EpiPen in the leg, I'm all right.
No,
It's self-preservation.
I hate it. It's so.
You need me. I don't ever come here for you.
It's just so like. It's easy to get yelled at
Yes,
and
it
bullied.
is.
It's like,
It is.
man, I died because of you. No, you
Exactly.
died. You was already on the
You are
ground.
you are the first person who's going to get blamed every
You
time.
were already on the
every
ground.
time.
I just didn't have the chance to come and save you. No, I died because of you. All right.
Nah, you shouldn't have got shot. How about that?
That's
How about be quicker on your feet, warrior? How about that? Be better at your job. You know, I can heal you, no
And
problem.
then let's say if like,
quick on your
let's
feet,
say if you
boy.
have the two
what?
and y'all are both hurt, they'll be like, nah, don't use it on you. Use it on me. Heal me. Like what?
Okay.
All right.
If I'm dead, how you gonna live?
He's being so serious. I've heard all these conversations before.
Nah, no way.
That's
I'm
why I'm
definitely
just good off of that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Nah, if I can't be a magic
anything,
person,
If there's certain points you can put, I'll be a mage, and I'll put certain points in being able to heal myself.
I got
so
you.
that way I'm good.
I got you.
well, I
But
mean, remember
team
only
healer. Nah.
remember Jin Woo's the only person with this level up system, right?
Exactly. Everybody else is staying.
I mean, he's well.
I
I'm
just
sorry,
been- I just been
he's
in
the
games.
player.
I just
he's
been in
the,
games.
he's the player. There could be other people, but he's the player.
Yeah.
That
Do
we're
you think
following.
there are others with the system like him? Capability of leveling up? Because somebody did pose that as a potential.
Do we know if anybody has else gone to like a secret dungeon like this?
double dungeons have been around
Yeah, I
before,
was
but they
about to say
don't
they've been
talk about
around,
it. They
but
haven't
they don't
talked
talk
about it
about
like
who's
in
been
the,
in there.
in the first
If
12.
if anybody can, and they definitely don't talk about it, is the commissioner guy, the head dude.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like it would be him.
Okay.
And the reason, and he retired a lot sooner because he leveled up. really
Man's
fast.
old.
That
Gotcha.
too.
You saying he's basically Garp?
Where he's just that guy.
I mean, he's an
He's just
old,
old.
strong guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
and that's
Garp.
why I was saying like he might find out something that like there's a dark side to this, and that's why he kind of turned evil, and he's gonna be like the final boss. But that's just a wild prediction.
The old guy is the final boss?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
That's just
Alright,
a
cool.
wild prediction.
I ain't
Something
mad at
y'all
it.
ain't read yet.
Okay.
You're right.
That's gonna be the next season. It's gonna
Gotcha.
be like, what's his name?
Gogan.
It's going to be like
Go Gun
Chairman
He?
Go.
Go Gun He?
Governor.
Chairman Go, I think.
Chairman Go.
Gun.
Yeah.
Go.
It's going to be solo leveling. And then underneath that, it's
Go
gonna
Gun
be,
He.
Hey, I'm telling you, boy. I got a few of them up there.
Go get up out my face. 'Cause I. That's what it's going to be. Solo leveling, a new empire. Go get up out my face.
All right, bet.
You like that.
So what'd you feel about the necromancer class? Would you have chose, a different one? Or
No.
necromancer would have
I'm down with summoning stuff because again,
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
it makes everything easier.
It is.
Like, I
because-
don't even get what his concern was. I was
Because
like,
if they're
chill.
strong enough, the things that you summon, you might not even have to do anything.
Exactly.
and you see Egress.
Exactly.
I mean, when I first read it and I saw him pick up Egress, I was like, no way.
Yeah.
And
No,
to
that
hear
was
the
fire
words,
moment. That's fire moment.
arise. He said, stop guarding that throne where nobody gonna come back. Come serve a king. Be my blade. And he said, arise.
Be an
And bro,
extension
I was
of me.
like, man,
No, it was fire.
that
That
it
was
was dope.
But
It
you
was
don't
dope.
like mages, and that would fall under
I wouldn't care. Again, if the ability,
belief system?
if the
Out the window.
if the ability is cool enough, my belief is gone. I don't care.
Not yet.
I don't care. If a healer could blow up a planet, I'm choosing the healer.
wow.
Yeah, no.
Like, I can't fix this, but I can fix you.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think necromancer. That's such a dope.
Yeah.
Dope
I thought it was so
ability.
funny how it was like, are you sure you don't want this?
I know they're basically telling him, nah, bro,
Exactly.
you want this, right?
I like how it's hinting more. Like, I don't remember the manga hinting that the system was
so, and this is what I
Can somebody be controlling it?
control. What?
The system.
That's what Sung was saying. He was like, somebody's doing this on purpose. That's what he thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I
What if
mean,
it's the old guy, the commissioner?
here we go.
he in the office all day.
He's trying to lead
He had a
him down
computer
certain
desk.
path.
Here we go.
But no, yeah.
What if it's his son?
Whose son?
he's saying
His son is the
Jin-woo,
commissioner's son.
But they have
Oh,
different
gotcha,
last
gotcha.
names. You're saying illegitimate. Now, and what anime do illegitimate children show up? One Piece, huh?
Baki.
I never read Baki,
Okay.
but I saw a dude was fighting
Jack.
a praying mantis.
Shout out to Jack Hama.
Boruto.
Wait, who's the illegitimate son?
Who don't claim their kid?
No, he Naruto treated that other dude like a son.
Kawaki.
Yeah, Kawaki.
Ah, that's not.
But he still
illegitimate.
claimed
I was about to
Boruto,
say,
though.
exactly.
No,
that's
yeah,
not
I wasn't
illegitimate.
saying that. I was just
But
saying.
I wouldn't say that's an illegitimate son though. So because he's
That's
not
a
his son.
pupil.
Exactly. But I feel you.
But
He
yeah,
might look
No
at him.
shout out to
He could be
Boruto,
like,
by the
I
way.
raised you.
I've been shouting out everybody. We're not shouting out Boruto.
Right, I've never read it, but I heard it was cool. But I
No,
read
it's not. So don't.
It's like the first 100 episodes is just all bad.
Trash. Slice of life.
It then
trash.
only gets a little cool around when Boreon mode come around. Just to watch it.
Boreon mood.
I
By the
don't
way, you
know.
gassed that up real much when Gear
fight?
5 came around. Yeah, that's fine.
Everybody loved
What do you mean,
Boreon
Gear,
mode.
when
It
I-
was cool,
what?
but
No,
I didn't gas up Gear 5.
No.
He
I
was
said
saying
you gassed up Barian mode when Gear 5 came out. Trying to make comparisons, but sorry, we're diving back.
Oh,
into
I didn't
this.
like that Looney Tune fight. That's
yo,
all.
it's a completely different thing, yo.
Here we
It's
go.
not the
It is.
same.
Here we
It's
go.
And then he made criticisms that weren't accurate.
right,
but
like
it is what it
it's,
is.
Here we
it's
go.
It is what it
completely
is.
different.
Oh, here we go. This fight's gonna break the internet.
It did.
2 punches.
It did. It did.
Yeah,
It
I was really excited.
Man,
And then they kept repeating.
Kept repeating. It did it. Get out of here. All right.
It's like, oh, they're on to us with the pacing. Let's just copy and paste now.
That's pretty funny, actually. They're on us with the pacing. So let's
How can we
copy
stretch
and
these out?
paste.
nah,
That's
bro.
funny. That's funny.
Nah, bro. One Piece was definitely different, but we're not here to talk about One Piece. We're here to talk about Sung Drip, Jinwoo. Nah, he's not Sung Drip right now. He's Sung Jin. But yeah, I think it's gonna be cool, man. And
Yeah.
what do you think about them talking about Jeju Island? What do you
Yeah,
feel about that?
that was the ending cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So
Well, they
Why is
were
that
all
the
in the
ending clip.
because
It
that's
was
the
the
last thing
ending
they had. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant for this.
No.
Go ahead.
You're not
You
talking
did
about
jump
this.
up. That's why
No,
we
because
so
another
loud.
question came to my mind for
I got
you.
you.
After the island?
No, they're going to the island.
No, I meant after your island question.
Yeah, I had a question for Mark. I had a question for Darius.
He's
after
just
the
talking.
island
He's just
question.
talking.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I said you have another question after the island question.
After you get done explaining,
Yes, but
yes,
just
sir.
answer the question. Why are you worried about the next question?
I mean, I don't have an opinion on it.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Like,
So
It's just another mission. I'm with you.
I mean, it's just gonna be kind of the same thing.
Okay, cool.
At least I don't know. Is there more to it?
Okay. No,
Nah,
again,
I was
think
asking, what do you
we were
feel
just
about
asking.
it?
We were just
I
asking.
just want him to get there and get like something that just seems like it's gonna progress him, like a character, like progress his character.
Okay.
Kind of just it's like rinsing and repeating these first 12 for me.
I get you.
It's like, oop, new weapon. Oop,
I hear you.
now this one's not working anymore. Oop, new weapon. Now this one's not working anymore.
That's interesting because I know me and Xavier have had that conversation of does this feel rinse and repeat at a certain
Yeah,
time?
it just feels like he's jumping from one stone,
I get you.
but he's not getting anywhere.
Y'all just love this table tapping, but that's fine.
One thing I know is that I read solo leveling for solo leveling like things.
Yes.
And when I want something different, if I want a good story,
Make the editor job harder. I agree.
I'm good.
Do these
Right.
different places have effects on people?
What do you mean?
You know, like in some games, like, oh, you need something that's going to give you plus 10 warmth because it's too cold here.
I don't understand.
I understand what you're saying, but I mean, you'll have to wait and figure out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You have to wait and figure out. My question for you was,
So-
as far as where the story is, so we talked about Jeju Island.
Mhm.
Was Jeju Island really right after he got his his job quest? His
No.
job change?
No.
Right. Yeah, there's other things, right?
Yeah, there's other things.
That's what I'm thinking, too.
It's way in. It's not. I don't even think it's going to be handled in season 2.
So they hinted at it this early, and I don't think it was
Yes.
hinted at this early.
Yeah,
in the
they
thing.
they added something that I don't remember. I don't remember them going back to the island with Fire Dude and Jinha
So what
or whatever her name is. Sorry.
what I've heard was that they're following either the book or they're following the webtoon, but I heard that there are differences between the two.
Yes, I have heard that
So-
too. So they may be following.
Maybe the
I
one
don't.
we
I don't
get
think
in-
so. I think they are going to follow the manga. So because not spoilers, but the ending. There was a season 2 poster, and it looks like the very next thing that happened in the manga.
Okay,
His
not.
outfit. So
Okay.
I was like, they're not going there. So
I mean, but yeah, okay, not but yeah, okay. I think that is really cool to me. That's gonna say too much, so never mind.
Okay.
Dang, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. But yeah, yo, it was overall season 1. I was very happy. You know, I do expect it to get better, not just story wise, but I don't know, like if they get more of a budget, you know, for action and making it look better. Because I know as in stories progress, they normally get better funding.
That's
so
true.
Hopefully, you know, they expound on things. You know, things get better overall. But I think that'd be pretty cool, man. But overall, I would say I was very happy.
Scale
Yeah.
1 to 10.
Scale 1 to 10, 10 being the highest.
Mhm.
Probably like 24. No, I'm lying. No, I'm joking. But no, it's a solid, for what I know solo leveling to be, it's a solid 8.5.
Okay.
Solid 8.5.
Marcel,
Easy.
overall thoughts and then
Easily
ranking?
solid 8.5.
I like it a lot. It's very different.
Okay,
I'm very picky with my animes.
you are
It's probably top 5 for me.
top 5. What
Anyways, I'm not mad at him. Because remember,
currently, or are you just talking about all
Of all
time?
time.
no, because think about it. When we were reading this, when it was
No,
first-
I'm not going to think about
no,
this.
no.
What?
No, you made this statement. My bad.
Because I did say
You made-
for me.
No,
Top 5.
I do not like watching a lot of
I'm
animes
so sorry to
because
the
I feel
viewers
like they
for
are
this
trash
nonsense.
to me.
He's in culture.
no.
I don't like slow animes, so One Piece is out for me.
How many animes do you think you've seen? Just a roundabout number, because that'll tell me.
4. I'm joking. Nah.
I think it's less than 15.
People won't get mad at me because I feel like
That's fine. That's fine.
y'all
We're
be
just
like,
being
oh,
honest.
where it's from.
just
So
being honest.
cartoons and anime. Same shit.
Don't do this. Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna call you out, Darius, because even you agreed with me
And it's more than 15.
okay.
when we were
bad for
reading solo
disrespecting.
leveling.
Pokemon.
You know, when it was coming out week to week.
Pokemon's an anime.
When we were reading the anime, the manga week to week, you admitted that you were more excited and hype for solo leveling than you were One Piece.
Yes. For a time, yes.
So how are you mad at him saying that it's in his top 5
after
if you have
12
one
episodes?
piece?
Again, I didn't say that after for the 40 episodes.
Nah, so I'm telling you, I have never been jumped in and hooked into something the way Solo Leveling did after
I
the rise with
agree. I
Eagles.
agree.
That
That
was
that level.
That was crazy.
But these episodes do not
Same
feel
for me.
like.
Come on,
because
bro.
like I said, I
That
didn't really
hook is
watch
crazy.
Naruto.
There's
like
no
that.
way.
That hook is crazy. Nah, you gotta have. You
I
gotta
didn't
have.
watch
five.
Naruto like that.
I feel
You gotta
just
have
in
respect.
its beginning.
You gotta put
top
something
5
in there,
is
bro.
just
Yeah,
that's
and
so
you're gonna be
Tell me
even
what
madder.
else? What else have you put a? What else has put a hook on you like that? What else? That,
Are
in
we
your
talking
top
about
5,
manga wise, or are we talking about anime?
both of them.
No,
all right.
No, let's just.
I'm not
leave
talking
both
about the
of 'em.
manga because I ain't read it.
I get
Well,
you. Anime.
Okay, so
jumping
anime. So
around reading
what
it.
else have you seen? You were like immediately. Oh,
So
I
you-
need
so,
more.
So maybe if I be more practical, because I do know some of the stuff you like.
That's what I was gonna say.
is
It's
it-
gonna make you mad. What is actually behind.
That's what I want to know, and the viewers got to know this as well.
No,
Naruto.
I'm not gonna give you
Naruto?
my first 3.
No, I feel you. But is it better than Naruto?
No.
Okay, so we got one up there. How about
For me, Naruto
Demon Slayer?
is
what
one.
About, what about Demon Slayer? Out of curiosity,
That is
you don't have to rank them.
3?
Just tell me, is Solo Leveling better than Demon Slayer?
no.
Okay, thank you. What about? I don't want to say it, but I'm just to get it out the way.
One Piece ain't on my list.
All right. Again, is it better? Is Solo Leveling better than One Piece?
Yes.
Wise.
if it's not on his
All right,
list.
cool. I was
I
curious.
just thought that would be self-explanatory.
I was curious. Boruto. Because you brag about
I would
burying
rather
movie.
watch One Piece.
Dang. All right, my bad.
One Piece ain't bad. One Piece good.
Not for you. Bleach.
It's not bad. It's just slow too.
Because
I hate
you've
slow.
seen Bleach, right?
No,
Oh, I thought you said you did.
I have never seen more than 30 seconds of Bleach
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought,
And
I,
that
thought,
mostly
I thought I
just
heard
is-
you said
because of commercials.
you did see it. So okay, cool.
But it's behind
JJK.
Ronin Warriors.
That's another hands.
Yeah. Have you seen JJK?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is it better than that?
Yeah,
Wow. Okay, cool.
but I also haven't watched enough of it.
All right, no worries. No worries.
But Ronin Warriors
nah, again,
to me is better just because
I'm gonna be in the comments section agreeing with
Nostalgia.
everybody who's gonna flame y'all too. So I don't really care.
Yeah, that's fine.
So trust.
nostalgia.
Please do.
Have
that
you ever
too,
watched
by the
Ronin
way.
Warriors when you were younger?
No, I did.
Amazing.
So it's good.
It shaped my childhood.
Yu Yu Hakusho. Didn't watch it.
Nope.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
It's better than Dragon Ball Z.
Oh no.
Okay, so 3. Okay, all right, appreciate it.
That was 4. I gave you the 4.
You gave me 4.
Yeah.
you did,
So
you
that
did. My bad.
I said this is
Rurouni
top 5.
Kenshin?
So this is
Rurouni
5.
Kenshin. Out of curiosity,
I appreciate it, Rurouni. I went back. I watched that for the first time like 5 years ago.
Didn't
was
watch
cool.
it.
didn't watch it. All right.
There. You know what? There's an
Batosai.
anime that I would say would be in my top 5, but they stopped.
What?
Was it Genchi?
Yeah, I was say. All right. I thought you were going to say that.
Disciple?
I wish they would have
Something
fleshed
like
that
that.
out more because I liked how they had all the
Yeah.
different martial arts styles. History
They
Strong's
just stopped
disciple,
it.
Kenichi. I'm actually rereading that
So
right
if anything, that would be like 6 or 7 for me.
now. Yeah, Kenichi is cool. I like Kenichi.
Hello Kitty.
All right, and I gotta chill out before Hamtaro shows up, bro.
I'm just curious. Sailor Moon, just out of curiosity.
Heck, what?
I just want to show respect if you
I
like
watched
Sailor
it, but
Moon.
it ain't what.
Gundam.
I think the idea of mechs are cool.
I like them. Yeah, I
Like
didn't really.
robots.
I can't really remember.
Okay, all right, cool.
I thought
All right,
Zoids was cool
I
too.
think I think they
Godzilla?
They got a little taste of what you've seen and what you like. So.
Godzilla.
Is Avatar considered to be an anime?
No, it is not.
Yeah.
and it shouldn't. No, it is not.
Avatar: The Last
Hey,
Airbender.
facts don't care about your feelings.
No, facts don't care about your feelings. JoJo Bizarre Adventures.
You've watched that?
No, I
Isn't
haven't.
there like
is
90 of them?
Weird
No, I haven't.
to me.
I was
Yo,
curious.
there's like
It looks weird.
10 different seasons,
Inuyasha?
right?
No,
Okay.
Yo, but that whole Inuyasha's outro
I
song.
tried
was
Attack
hard.
on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Attack
I
on
tried to
Titan
watch
was
it.
good.
Oh, no, it's not. No,
It's not better than Attack on Titan.
no. This is better than Attack on Titan.
All right.
So, Darius, are you talking about story or are you talking about anime?
What is it for
like-
you?
I'm just talking.
What is it for you?
What's up?
What is it for you?
What is what?
Is it in your top 10?
No, not even close.
Insane.
Not even
Solo
close.
leveling's not in your top?
Not in even close.
Yo, you don't
Not
gotta
even
fake-
close.
Not even
You
close.
don't
Top
gotta
20?
fake for the people
No,
on
no, no.
YouTube.
It's not even close.
Boy,
Okay,
you
let's-
lying.
Let's
It's
double
not
that.
even
You
close.
lying.
Is it in your top 20?
It could
has
be
to be
in
in
the
your top 20.
Could be. Is
it?
it
Alright, so
insane?
we ain't
Manga.
gotta worry about
Okay,
it. We ain't gotta
Xavier.
worry
For
about
your
it.
for you,
We
by
don't
the
worry
way,
about it.
manga wise, it is probably in my top it's in my top 10 easily.
Don't nobody
It
care
actually
about
may
that.
be. It may cross top 5,
So
but it might be.
You're
6 or
telling
7.
me so.
Animation, no. Anime, no.
So you're
It's
telling
not
me
even
that.
close.
So we're going back to manga. No other manga or manga has done what it did. The way it sucked you in, held
No.
your audience.
That's why I said it's in top 10.
So is it top? You're right. My fault. No diddy. But so there's been nothing else that's done that for you, manga or manhwa wise.
I agree.
And it's not in your top 5.
I said it could be, but I'm thinking it's
Could
probably
be
6 or
is
7.
still crazy.
I haven't written them down like that.
Come on, bro. You got some things
It's
you
not,
just gotta know.
So here's the thing. It's not like there's 3 that I know it's not better than because they'll always be in my top 3, and that's One Piece, Naruto, and
Pokemon.
No. I was gonna say Bleach, but I really don't put Bleach on that level.
I never read it or watched it.
And I'm scared to say this one just because OGs don't really know it like that. Hajime no Ippo.
No, I heard that was cool.
Okay,
I heard that was
so
cool.
it's not touching those for me easily. So with
You the one that's gonna get flamed.
with no, I'm sure I won't. Trust.
Somebody's gonna be like,
I'm
not,
sure. Not even
not
the,
your top 20.
Again,
Unsubscribe.
I said potentially top
They gonna
20. I
unsubscribe.
said potentially top 20.
They gonna subscribe just so they can
it's
unsubscribe.
20. It's 12 episodes, people. Let's not overreact.
12 is a lot.
I understand.
That's the thing.
12 is a lot.
That's why with me and you, I changed it to manga.
Yes,
I changed it to
That's-
manga, and
that's
I
why
asked you,
That's why I was trying to
is it
protect you.
not
'cause
Yeah,
really
but you
there?
could do that. But he was coming after me.
That's true. You were coming
I
after me?
did, but you said some ludicrous stuff. So
Dog, I'm surprised it's not higher for you.
it's
manga
not above
wise.
Hunter and Hunter.
Yo,
in anime.
how often do you
Or
give?
Demon Slayer. It's not above Demon Slayer.
How often do you give me props?
I didn't. I didn't say that.
You didn't say it. I'm sorry.
How often do you give me props?
Props.
Props.
Yo, you just tooted.
I give you prop. No, I didn't.
I heard something come from that direction.
Was it? Too?
Yo, you
But,
gave me props and
no.
you gave me credit.
No,
on this.
This
And
is your dude. This is your claim to fame for me. I'd be like, yeah, nah. What has Xavier done for you? I'd be like, solo leveling. Yeah,
Dog, and I understand.
yeah. No, this is your platinum album drop. I agree.
Dog,
So I
You
appreciate.
can say that, but I gave him the platform.
Hey, that's fine. Then you get credit too.
So what platform? I was confused. Like what?
Oh, I think I get what
It
he's
was
saying.
what?
I think I get what he's saying.
You wouldn't have been able to voice your opinion on this and tell other people if it wasn't for me.
On what?
Just in general.
I think you're talking about something different now. I thought you were making a joke about Platinum Mattress, actually.
What?
But
Don't look that up.
yeah, don't. But yeah, I thought that's what he meant by platform.
Absolutely not. I don't even understand how that.
That's why I was like, what are you talking about now? When you talk about, yeah, I'm with you. So yeah. We've rambled on for a bit now. So.
Yeah. I mean,
Any closing thoughts? We've talked about all the episodes.
No, you just gave it a rankings.
Awesome.
what was your rank?
Yeah, I didn't say it. I'm sorry. Again, it was a good anime.
Yeah, I'll preface it. What was your rank? All right.
No,
You
but
there setting us up.
I said overall.
Quit looping and pick a number.
I said overall thoughts and rankings, so I'll say my piece.
All right.
Again, overall
Closing argument statement.
good start to an anime. I'm hoping again more budget and more increased viewership, and I do see it's being successful over the next couple of years to where it rivals what's coming out there. So, ranking wise, I'd probably give it 6.5.
I knew he was gonna say something about a
6.5 or
He
7.
started smirking. I was
I
like,
didn't know because
it's not even going.
I thought to myself, I was like, they gonna hate this ranking.
Nah, because he started smirking. I was like, he gonna say something 7 and under.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 6.5 or 7. So sorry.
Wow.
Again, you must forgive me. I've been tainted, and the viewers will know. I've been tainted recently with Demon Slayer and JJK, and those are 9s and 10s to me. This don't even touch it. Don't even touch it. And I'm sorry to compare because I do know that's also a problem out there, but unfortunately, I've seen too much stuff.
So just story wise, I know you've read manga.
Story-wise?
Hold on. Let me finish.
So sorry.
I know you read manga. I know you finished Demon Slayer, right? The manga, and you finished this. Which one do you prefer?
Oh, solo leveling easily.
Okay,
It's just again,
question,
Demon Slayer. I've told you before, and we've talked about it in the chat. That is carried by its animation, unfortunately. So I don't think the story's good at all.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure I had that on camera. Y'all
So you
heard
said
him.
6.5.
6.5 or 7.
You said 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. 8.5.
What'd you say?
I was agreeing with him, but I don't want to pick the exact same number, so I'm gonna say
8.4.
no. I would go higher. I'm gonna say like 8.8.
Yeah, that's
All
cool.
right, cool. There we go. So we were on the same place.
Yeah, no,
No.
no, we're not.
I wanted to try to
Nah.
get in the same ballpark. So.
Nah, your 65 is not our
It's like that.
85.
It's like that.
No.
Are your hands in? Not you, Seamus.
Yeah, nah,
What's there?
not at all. But
All right.
cool. Nah, I'm glad we were able to talk about this. It's been a long time, coming.
Really
so,
flash that in the camera?
Yeah, no, they can't see it.
It's
okay,
behind.
bet.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Bet. My bad.
Dang, act like my awareness not out there like that.
I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
I get you.
Shout out to
with certain things we just said, nah.
Yeah, but you said nigga too much.
Exactly.
And you look like one too much. But nah.
I'm putting all
It's
the
all
timestamps on my phone.
Well, you can say it's shout out to Excel for sponsoring the building.
Okay. There you go.
I wouldn't even say that, but I figured.
I can edit it.
That's fine.
Oh man.
I can literally say anything right now as long as I edit it
I
out.
get you. Come
right.
on. We gotta do it. Please don't make it hard on me.
Sorry,
Oh,
y'all.
no, I
we
wasn't.
appreciate y'all. We appreciate
Yeah,
y'all,
exactly.
y'all
Just
listening
actually.
to us ramble about things that don't really
Solo,
matter.
Yeah, facts.
But
Tune in next time on another episode of whatever.
Yeah,
this is gonna be called.
y'all see stuff coming out from us regularly, hopefully. So
yeah, we'll
it's
see
been
what's
fun.
up.
And,
Yeah, thanks
more
guys
CPT.
coming out.
y'all have a good day. God bless.
All right, peace.